On that song.
Then folks was like,
"Oh man, this is
then folks
hitting
like,
the merch."
folks like,
will you quit about this goddamn
Did.
merch?
Bro, I'm sorry. I like to make sure that marketing is top A1.
Top, not just regular A1.
Top A1.
Top A1. You know,
A1 is already top, but then there's top A1.
You know,
it's level 6.
Creme de la creme.
So, all right, Tom. Since
That's
we
all right. I got to print a nigga. We finna be out here.
No. It ain't even about that. Like
I got our.
All right,
we gonna fuck these niggas.
Let's get the pleasantries out the way. Welcome to another episode of Death Fresh Show. This is probably like 412. I don't really fucking know. There's a lot of episodes, Tom.
That would have been
260.
the 420 episode.
We had 260.
Oh, so it was 260. I'm Young Fresh. Tone's off camera. I'm joined by we got Doug and Mikey and Didge.
What it do?
What is happening?
What's happening
Now?
So we joined by
intro.
NW Geek.
Yeah. And
Technically,
with Mary
we're still
Jane.
NWO.
Geek World Order and Friends.
Oh,
I like that.
That's the name of the
that.
episode. Geek World Order.
I'm not
Didge
fucking
and
with it.
Friends.
Nerd set.
Nerd set.
Nerd set.
But so
Definitely,
for those,
definitely geeked.
yeah, no, see, it's so many. Yeah, but for those who don't know, like Didge is a different kind of nigga.
Am I?
Yeah,
Fam, this is your third.
Mr. Sophisticated, dog.
Hey, Didge is definitely a
Like-
sophisticated. He's a gentleman.
Yeah.
like
A sophisticated.
We
gentleman.
thought Jack Gallagher was a gentleman.
This nigga Didge is
Top
a
villain,
gentleman.
bro.
like
He is.
Hold
He came through.
Same
He
animal
came
as
through
the
this
beast, bro.
weekend. He
Same
came
animal.
through this weekend.
Hey,
Was
this-
such a gentleman.
wait, didn't Kobe
This-
say that in that
Mhm.
commercial?
Bro,
This
What
nigga
the fuck is
has
this, Kobe
a
Bryant?
fucking umbrella holder.
I don't. That's a lie.
No, fuck
That's
that.
100% lie.
We already
First
talked
of all,
about this.
First of all,
This
look,
nigga has the dopest
look at
Oh.
bathroom
The dopest
that I have
R&B
ever
bathroom.
seen in my 32 years of life.
Bro, it's
The
just
dopest
The
R&B
dopest
bathroom.
bathroom.
This a lie. It's just a bathroom.
and I found
Nah, it's not just the
I
bathroom.
found
not.
out all of this on the car ride to go get the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Bro, it's literally.
We weren't even high yet. This
It's
is like
not.
sober
It's
conversation.
not.
It's
Didn't
never
it-
sober conversation with a walker.
Diz got an
Somebody
R&B
was
back.
out.
Somebody was hot.
Tone. You remember the you don't got a call video?
Yeah.
This a lot. Yo.
That's what his
I just-
bathroom looked like.
Definitely.
You remember when
got
he
a
was
call.
praying? He was.
Wanna boogie?
You be getting.
You know what
You
I'm
be
saying?
getting juicy in the bathroom, fam. Before you
You
go out.
say,
It's
nigga.
just-
You say with
it's
the
just-
accent over the
It
E.
is
You
not-
I mean,
say.
I've heard you
Bro.
do a lot of different kind of nigga shit, dude.
Oh no,
Bro,
ain't nothing nigga about naked noodles, nigga. Like
Bro,
that,
See,
that's
I
a
wasn't
whole-
gonna bring it
That,
up.
that also
That's a
is
whole-
another thing.
Okay, so
Nah.
this just the
This-
aesthetics of how he's different. Okay, so Doug, are you wearing an Apple Watch?
Yes.
What kind of band do you have?
Stock.
Stock band, and it's rubber, right?
Yes.
Are you wearing an Apple Watch,
Yes,
Mikey?
sir. Yes, sir.
Stock band?
Stock band. Came with it.
I am wearing an Apple Watch.
Yes, sir.
Stock
I mean,
band.
Stock
Came with it.
band.
I mean, my
This nigga, look at that.
Garbage.
Yes.
That's,
Bro,
he got the
Not
He
rolling.
got the
band.
rolling, bro.
It's a rolling.
He got the
It's-
apple rolling. Like,
It's just a metal band.
It's
You
a
can-
rolling.
You can get this on
He's-
Amazon.
he said
The
it's just
apple
a
You also
rolling.
probably could bezel it out too.
Oh, you know he is.
I'm not
You know,
about to.
when he get that Geekset money, that
When
motherfucker
that
be
Geekset,
green the
when the
fuck
Geekset
out, bro.
check start rolling
What
in.
the
Geekset
Geekset
band?
nigga?
Look at how the light hit his glasses.
Bro,
It's a
Ray-Bans.
different
that,
color.
that wasn't me. That was, appreciate it, Tone. You made sure the light hit me in a good area. I like that.
hold on, bro.
Pause.
Big pause.
Pause.
Hey, making sure light hit somebody. That's as a producer.
You know what?
supposed
As a
to do.
producer, you right.
You're supposed to make sure
You
the light
get
hit.
you
with
get my side of this coin over here. See, this nigga don't understand this side of the table. You do.
Yeah, that's why.
I appreciate
That's why
your
I
presence.
That's why I did EP of everything because it's like he just got the mindset for it.
Yeah.
Actually, the first time I met Didge, he was actually helping put shit together that I didn't even know the nigga knew. Cause Tori and them show at D's. This nigga was helping me with the chords, making sure the speakers are good. I'm like, nigga, do you work here?
No, Didge really be producing
He
like
do.
Bro, I want to put on different content, and it don't necessarily got to be content that I'm in. It's just I want to make sure content is out there for people
Like-
to see.
He's trying to
No,
boost.
no.
He's trying to
I-
boost up his
like,
IMDb.
like, I don't
page.
think you understand when I say he be producing. Like, there's a different level to like when we just be podcasting, and then when we were like on camera doing some shit.
Yeah.
Like this nigga was like, "No, Juan, you need to be here." Now Mikey sit like that.
Mhm.
I gotta make sure the camera get. Well, I was like, this nigga is really a producer.
But wait till you get to HQ because he got the light set up. He got the.
But all of
Yeah.
that ties into. I was just here on Saturdays with the You Can't Scare Us podcast. I'm in the process of making a horror film. So if you're in the process of filmmaking, you need to be able to know all of those steps. So
Yeah.
if I'm already knowing that that's my end goal with those steps, why not do that with every single thing that I do?
He
I mean, I thought it was dope.
Absolutely.
That's what I said when we
Absolutely.
start working on Broken Blunts and Bad Boo, like the actual movie. We get Didge.
I was like, I've never been produced before.
Right. It's,
It's a different ball game
Yeah.
than podcasting.
but it also fun because you know him, like you got a relationship with him, so it's not demanding. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like
don't think Didge could ever be the man.
And like, I felt,
no, he has his moments. He has his moments.
I don't like the start of this.
Yo.
I
He has his
don't-
moments.
I don't-
Yep.
No, that's,
Shit.
I'm just telling you my experience from doing the show.
I know Digital D 10 plus years, but it's like he has his moments where it's like, hey, if you don't get in line, dog, you getting left. You know what I'm saying?
The-
You might get
like,
cut out
bro,
in post.
and he was so like
they'll
he
be
was,
cutting you on post. Is it
he
right?
was so off camera producing. It was so funny. We were talking about something. What were we talking about? Polka.
Poke up.
It's not
Okay,
poke.
It is
okay,
polka.
poke up.
It's
I was
poker.
like, yeah. So the Pokeball, he's like, oh, polka. I'm like, what
Then he did the little.
the-
To be fair, a caveat of that is some people will still pronounce it polka, poke, but I learned it from a Hawaiian friend of mine who she said it's literally polka.
I definitely went to work on that Tuesday and was pissed off every time
You
somebody.
motherfuckers been lying to me.
Every time somebody said it wrong when they ordered it, he said, "Yeah, let me get a half pound of that poke." I was like,
Motherfucker.
"You motherfucker."
You uncultured
You
swine.
goddamn.
God
Oh, what?
damn.
You goddamn peasant.
That's how I feel about zebra and zebra. Niggas call it zebra, it's really zebra. And I get pissed at people.
I'm not calling it a zebra.
I'm not calling
It's
it
called-
no damn
it's a zebra.
It's
That's
not a
the fucking
goddamn
name of
zebra.
it.
Who the fuck told you that?
Who?
An African who see these motherfuckers.
You sure that's just not his accent?
Yeah, it's
No.
a zebra.
No, it's a
That's
zebra.
it.
Because he even broke it down. He's like, it's not Debra, it's Deborah. That's how I understood.
Ooh, I heard the same thing with shea butter. Shea butter. It's not shea, it's shea.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Well, we
But
black.
niggas are gonna
It's
call
Shay.
it Shay.
Yeah, niggas definitely go. But that was another one I
What
heard.
the
It's
fuck?
shea butter.
So is Ice Cube name O'Shea Jackson?
No, I don't.
That's a good
You know what I'm
question.
saying? Because like bro name Shay, you know what I'm saying? His name
Yeah, no,
O'Shea. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, that was another.
You say so,
I heard it on the podcast, and the dude who was talking about it was African. He was like, "Yeah, it's pronounced shea butter."
Shea.
Shea butter.
O'Shea.
Damn.
Oh,
I'm out here
shit.
getting schooled in.
I just want you to know he put an
English.
accent on that shit. He said it with a fucking accent. This nigga is fancy.
I
dog.
can't wait till
I told you.
No.
Just
It's not. It's just.
shea butter.
You are the
I'm
fanciest
literally-
nigga of the Shea of the Strongington clan, bro.
Yo,
it's
I-
talking to class.
look at the water bottle he
Fine,
got. I
strong.
thought
Bro,
it
it is a plain black water bottle.
was, it's that Bubba.
Yes, because it's 64
Oh, bubble, yeah,
ounces.
I got a bubble. Bubbles
Because
is good.
you're
Bubbles
supposed to
is good.
have 64 ounces of water in a day. So
Who
why
told
not
you
put
that?
it all? That's literally supposed to have
Yeah.
eight ounce glasses of water a day.
Yeah.
This is 64 ounces. So I know at the end of the day, if I finish this,
You good for the
I
day.
had at least the water I'm supposed to have in a day.
Mhm.
And that's one of the things I always want to make sure I try to do is have at least 64 ounces a day.
At least. At
Oh, yeah,
minimum,
'cause
nigga.
I've had more in it than it.
At
I've had
a lot
more
of
than
piss.
minimum, nigga. 64 ounces
It
of
is.
water.
But
That's a lot of water.
it is, but it helps out a lot.
Yeah.
I believe
Like
it.
little shit in your life, just being properly hydrated. And I'm a big dude, so and trying to lose, that was the easiest first thing to start is go make sure you get properly hydrated.
Yeah.
For sure.
I hate
Yeah,
water.
absolutely. Because
I used to be that. I used to be
As you
that
drink a
person.
cold bottle of water.
Hey, water changed your life as you get older. Because as a kid, you just juice, soda. You know what I'm saying?
As
As
a
you get
kid, you
older,
were definitely like that.
I mean, you know, like shit like that, you don't realize until you start going to the doctor in like your
Mhm.
30s.
yeah.
Like, I was sitting in the doctor's office, this motherfucker was like, high blood. I was like, high blood pressure, nigga. What? What?
What you
mean?
I
What you mean?
me?
I can't eat bacon?
Like what?
Right. It was like
I'm not supposed to have salt, motherfucker.
So I can't eat this baconator I got in the car. God
But
damn
like,
it.
dog, like I low key, I think my physician is afraid of me. But I'm like, okay, I'm like 6'3" and a big nigga. I can understand the intimidation, but it's your job to tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
Right,
Yeah,
I pay you to
Right, like
listen to
I need to
I'm
live.
paying you to
Right,
keep me
right.
living, nigga.
you.
You don't get paid if I die.
Right.
He looked at me when I was like, he kind of scooted his chair back a little bit.
Like,
Shit, don't jump on me, big guy.
You're right.
It's still your word. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know.
Said, I'm just trying to help you live.
Come on, man.
Longer.
Trying to help
I'm
you get to the
gonna
next
put you on
year.
these pills that are curved. You still eat your bacon.
I'm just trying to help you out, player.
I will say,
Cool.
like,
You know.
ever since I started taking, man, that pill make you piss like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't think a high blood pressure pill was supposed to do this to you.
The things that change when you get older. You didn't think about high blood pressure pills and making sure you get 64 ounces of water in a day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like once your body starts shutting down, you was like, damn, you got to treat it like a car. All right, I got to go get
When
maintenance.
you get older, you respect nap time.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
I love nap time.
I took a nap earlier.
I love
today.
nap time. I did too.
I definitely took a nap.
I definitely took a nap.
Got
I
off work.
unfortunately did not get a nap in. So.
I got off work. I was like, oh,
Well, you
shit.
gonna get some good
I ain't
sleep
got to
tonight.
be there
Yeah.
between. Niggas said 8 to 8:30. I was like, oh, that give me just enough time to take
What
me a
time
nice
did we
nap.
walk in this
We definitely
motherfucker?
get
Duh.
in there to 8
Let's
to
not
8:30.
go back
But
there,
that's
man.
beside the point. I knew I had time between that and then.
Cut the
I
blood
skipped
short.
lunch today to take a nice 30-minute nap. That's how important nap time is.
There's a lot of shit you appreciate as you go.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Like alone time in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Even I don't even be in there doing that. I
Especially
just
because
like,
you just got newborn.
I just
So
like
I
to
know
be
your
alone.
low time is
Oh.
low.
She 2 years old now, so she ain't two.
That makes it worse because now she everywhere.
She definitely everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's a wrap once you learn how to climb that cage.
you hear that?
nigga,
Cage
Once they learn
match?
how to climb that cage, it's a wrap.
she broke the door off the cage.
Oh yeah, see, look.
Oh,
I don't even know how
came
she-
already?
Bell's a different beast.
I don't
bro.
even know how she did that shit. It's still laying there because I don't know how to fix it. Like, I don't even know how you got this
Conversation,
motherfucker
I
off.
can go ahead and lean back and let y'all niggas talk.
Oh, because you don't have children?
Not
I
that he know of.
I don't have.
No, there's not that I know.
I don't-
Did you out here dropping dick and bitches and you don't call them back?
Making naked
Not
noodles,
at-
dog. I'm
not at
telling you.
all.
Out here
That
dropping
is one
this
thing.
dick.
He
That is one thing I would never be. But that's also why I don't have kids at this point. I couldn't handle being a father right now.
Because you want to make movies.
Well,
With
there's
bitches.
other stuff
I
that I
mean,
want to do in
With
life.
bitches.
I mean, if you making movies, you might make a baby.
No, because I know what the things that I want to do in life.
That episode went left real.
Right.
What the hell?
The thing I want to do in life, I know I couldn't be a father right now. But the one thing I would never be is a deadbeat father.
But think
So-
about. Let's
We don't
look
do
at it like
deadbeats
this.
around here, baby.
If you
No,
if
not
you have a baby and you become a deadbeat, your career might take off.
No, it wouldn't matter.
This
My
niggas-
career path would have to change to.
Tell me you don't know no
success.
successful deadbeat dads. I know a gang of them motherfuckers.
I do know a couple.
That's all I'm saying.
That's not in my character.
Right. Like,
Had a
nah,
baby
we-
and was
That's not in
like,
my
you know what?
character.
Fuck. He said,
Fuck
fuck
you
these,
in this baby.
fuck these kids. I'm finna get it up.
Ain't nobody
That-
take your
that
hat,
couldn't be
goddamn
me.
baby.
Right, we not that gang, dog. This the non-deadbeat.
I don't know why I pulled on you. None of us was like that either.
Yeah, it was like, nah, we
Not today.
We
Okay.
used to take care of our kids. But how was y'all
You know-
Father's Day anyway?
it was pretty smooth.
What bullshit did your
You
kids
had
get
chicken
you?
tenders and didn't share?
Like, I forgot I had these here.
Them
Nigga,
motherfuckers cold.
I'm hungry, dog.
it goddamn rained on Father's Day. But it ain't rain on Mother's Day, though. It was shining like a motherfucker.
That's
on
how you know
Mother's Day.
God's a woman.
Yeah, Mother Earth, bro. You know,
Mother's Day was beautiful.
of course.
What'd you do for Father's Day?
Nothing. I was sat in the motherfucking house because it rained.
That's actually kind of peaceful when you
I
think
really
about it.
like. I feel like you was upset about
You
that.
upset on what?
What did
Nigga,
you have planned?
What
for
did you
Father's
want to do?
I watched
Nigga.
Hell in a Cell.
Brittany we got a fucking beef brisket. I was gonna smoke that motherfucker on the grill for a few hours.
Oh, you didn't do it anyway. I was out there dodging raindrops, cooking for my dad.
Fuck that.
In there, we was grilling him some steak. I was out there dodging raindrops.
It's like, nah.
I did watch Hell in a Cell.
I watched
a
a few portions.
What happened?
A bunch
I
of
don't remember- I don't
bullshit.
think I
A
watched
bunch of shit Vince McMahon wrote that wasn't good.
Let's just say
Half the the car ended in the
surprise, the most
most
devastating
move
move in all of sports entertainment.
Oh, the roll up.
The surprise roll up, bro.
surprise roll up.
Surprise
I
roll
remember
up.
reading about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the most devastating move in
Most
sports
devastating.
entertainment. You know, but The first match might have been the best match on the card.
First match
We
was
got
definitely
Drew and
the best.
Lashley.
No,
Sasha, no, Bailey and Bianca.
Yeah,
Hell in a Cell.
That's my girl.
Yeah, I'm loving Bianca right now.
Bianca's at a whole nother level right now.
Yeah.
She's gonna run
yeah,
out of competition. In a minute.
Is she the only babyface champ right now?
yeah.
Yep.
And that's like, and she doing her thing too. And it's
Only
like,
one to walk out of
And then-
WrestleMania.
You're doing it and doing it well.
and yeah, that was a dope
Shout out
match.
to her. She just had her 3-year anniversary.
Yeah, shout out to that.
Dope.
Especially because she's the first non-horse woman to be in a Hell in a Cell for a
match.
title match,
Yeah,
and she won. You know what I'm saying? Against one of the four horsewomen. So it was
She's
like
trying to run through all of them. That's her goal.
she got two more. She
Yeah,
got two more.
She got
She got two more. She got
Oh,
Becky and
Vince-
Charlotte.
Vince fuck around and make her drop the belt to Becky.
It depends.
Nah, because she hot right now.
Yeah.
Becky,
I mean, but
Becky was falling.
You don't
to
know
be
the pop
honest,
shit
I love
again when
Becky.
she comes back. And
Becky was falling off towards her.
Oh, she was
last
definitely getting
part of her title
She was
run.
definitely getting go home heat.
You know what I'm saying?
People
So,
got tired of the match.
Oh, she got the X-Pac heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
They hated Shawn.
Especially once they announced that her and Seth was fucking with each other. Because
Yeah.
Seth was starting to get that heat too.
Yeah, he was
Speaking
definitely
of
getting that go home
X-Pac
heat.
Heat, did y'all watch the China documentary?
No,
No, I'm
I
watching
haven't.
it tomorrow. I didn't
Yeah.
watch it
I
yet.
watched.
Must watch.
I'm definitely watching. I didn't watch it
You
yet.
got to watch it.
Yeah.
A&E been or like A&E and Vice been
Vice
killing
been on
it.
their shit.
Vice be killing it.
If y'all want
Yeah.
a show to watch, it's called The Wrestler. It's literally like nothing but behind the scenes indie, like trying to break it into business shit. Whole first episode was like Keith Lee and all them niggas before they even got to the WWE.
Speaking of Keith Lee, that nigga is trying to get his name trademarked, but the E already has it trademarked.
Like the name Keith Lee.
Yeah.
You got to get that shit before you get signed.
I
Yeah.
thought he was still employed though.
No, he's
Yeah.
not released or nothing.
No,
Right.
he's not released,
not releasing
nothing,
them.
but
But he wants it for himself, so that way if he,
he can
does
he
get
can be
dropped,
Keith
He can
Lee.
still be
Yeah,
Keith
he
He
can
Lee.
can
never-
still be himself outside of the E.
Ain't that his government name?
No.
It's not.
No, it's not as a government name. No.
I'm like, you motherfuckers is crazy. Letting motherfuckers
Bro.
trademark the
Bro.
manual mama gave you.
But you got to think about it. Most niggas get their wrestling names from Vince. So Vince was already taking care of the paperwork. By the time they say, hey, we're going to start calling you, insert name here.
Yeah. Yeah. So Vince is already, monetizing them before they even sign the paper.
Especially when they homegrown.
That's a fuck nigga.
bro, he horrible.
Don't get me started on Vincent Kennedy,
Horrible.
man.
Actually, no, that is his real name.
Keith Lee?
Yeah.
Then I don't understand.
So how the fuck do
I don't
you
understand how
monetize
he's not gonna be able
something
to
that-
use that then?
That's my government.
Because
Like,
technically, Lee is his middle name. His name is Keith Lee Payne.
so
Yeah.
then, so that's probably why he would probably have to go.
Keep paying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's wild because, like you said, it is his government. I don't know the ins and outs of trademark, but you would
Not,
think
not yet, at least.
Not yet.
not yet. You know,
I'm pretty sure you on the way. So this horror movie that you want to do,
They're actually pretty
can I
fucking-
be in it?
It's actually pretty fucking dope.
I haven't got to the point of cast name, but I can keep that in mind. I literally, like I said on Saturday,
I just want to be a nigga somewhere in there smoking weed. I don't even
Yeah,
gotta
that's
die. I
fine.
ain't gotta do
Hence
nothing.
that I just
Yeah, that's
want to be
fine. I like
credited
that.
as nigga smoking weed.
I definitely.
There's a group of niggas standing outside the gas station passing the blunt. I want to be one of the niggas.
Hell no. I'm trying to survive that motherfucker.
Hey,
No,
Kim-
no, I told him I don't mind dying as long as I'm the smart nigga that died. Like, I knew as black people we shouldn't be in this situation, but because I knew too much, I'm the nigga who got shanked from a jump scare.
I definitely want to audition.
I hate jump scares.
If they done
They're
right,
a
if
necessary
they're
part-
done, yeah, if they
they're
done
a
right.
necessary part of horror movie.
They
Yeah.
are a necessary part
Like,
of a horror movie.
Think
The
of think
the
of
music
any
and
horror
jump
movie you've
scares.
seen.
Jump
if it didn't have a
scares,
jump
the
scare,
music, and the angles. You gotta have the right
Okay,
angles in the horror
it should
movie.
be a quality.
Did
jump
you
scare.
ever look up PT? Did you look at that PT video I showed you?
No, I have it saved. I forgot to look it up.
Yeah.
It can't be a movie full of fucking jump scares.
No, of course
No,
not.
That's
absolutely
why I don't
not,
watch
'cause
shit like The Conjuring.
The Conjuring
Conjuring's
wasn't
not
full of jump scares.
It was. The It reboot was mostly jump scares.
Yeah,
It was especially the second one.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
second,
that's
yeah,
mostly jump
second was
that's
definitely
all
all
jump scares.
Yeah.
But like,
But don't
when
disrespect
it's
Conjuring,
all
bro.
jump scares, it becomes overdone.
That's
It's
a
redundant
series
now.
that just won't fucking end right now.
But well, at least the latest Conjuring was really good.
yeah,
I like
So-
it. Yeah, I like
You
it. I
said
like
that.
it.
I like all three. Of them.
I liked all three of them. I think my least favorite out this whole universe might be
The Nun.
I wasn't a huge fan of the Curse of, was it La
No.
Llorona?
I
La
actually
Llorona.
like the Curse of La Llorona.
It was okay.
The
It
was
Curse of
decent.
the who?
My
The
whole
Curse
thing
of La
was
Llorona.
my whole thing was before it debuted, they said it
The
wasn't in
weeping
the
woman.
universe, but then when it dropped, they was like, "Oh yeah, it's part of the universe."
What?
Because they probably added footage into it
Right.
that
The
made
Curse.
it part of it.
The Curse. What
Yeah.
we talking about? Well, they the dress is in Conjuring 2, I believe.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying, marketing wise, they were saying it wasn't part of the
because they weren't
universe.
trying to. Yeah,
And then when it dropped and they seen how it did okay, and it was like, all right.
What I think happened was when they went to go test it as a standalone, it didn't test well.
yeah,
But
Right.
when they made it part of the universe, those people who are just into that universe went to go see it just cuz.
yeah.
So their sales went up simply by being a part of the universe.
Right. But
Like
if you were
it's
smart,
like a
you kind
Marvel
of thought,
movie.
you know.
yeah, it's
But if you
definitely
were
like
smart,
a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's like a Marvel movie. Like you can have some of the movies could have been standalone, but because you tied them into Marvel, now it's like, ooh,
It was-
let's see what
It's
little
so much
pieces
bigger.
gonna show up. Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as I love Marvel, I think Marvel is fucking up shit.
Why you say that?
Why you say that?
Only because I believe now everybody wants to use the formula of trying to put a universe together, and it doesn't work for everybody.
Well, something should have been a universe. It's more like
It's-
bringing shit together. now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like some things make sense to be a universe.
Right, some things do, but not everything works. Is what I'm
But
saying.
I mean, you gonna always have that in life, though, man. People
Where
are gonna take
Marvel-
things the wrong way.
If anything, where you could say where Marvel fucked up movies, and it's not even necessarily a Marvel thing, it's the studios, it's that everything has to be a blockbuster now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where everything fucked up. And like I said, you can't blame Marvel for that because that's been happening pretty much since 2000.
that's bad.
Whereas now you're not getting those independent, low budget comedy movies that have that opportunity to sell 100 mil because when somebody goes to see it, it's like, oh shit, this is actually funny. Word of mouth gets out there. Now everything has to be such a blockbuster, and studios don't even give that a chance.
Well,
Yeah.
to counteract that though, it's because of the change of where things are. See, with entities like Prime and Netflix having original stuff right there, low budget goes to the streaming services.
Sure.
That way, if you're putting forth the effort to make a movie that you want to put in theaters, you got to get your money's worth.
But it didn't used to be that case, and that's the issue.
But streaming services didn't used to exist at this level either.
But-
Hey, and
Let's
also,
not act like streaming. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, it is.
You're not sorry.
Let's
definitely
not
not- he's
act
not
like
sorry.
let's not
Sorry,
act
not
like
sorry.
streaming isn't a whole different viewing experience from a theater.
yeah,
Going into a theater is still one of the best ways to view a film. Let's
Absolutely.
not act like that.
But
Absolutely.
low budgets, we don't have to spend the amount of money to mass produce what's needed to be put in theaters.
But you're also still losing that aspect of like even if we're taking away at being comedy, let's say a low budget horror film or even a coming of age film. All of those you still benefit from the aspect of sitting with a group of people watching it. Whereas if it's on a streaming service, odds are you're watching it maybe with one or two friends or the people who live in your house. It's a trumped down viewing experience.
But the likelihood of being able to watch it is greater now. See, by going in the theater, you have this blockbuster movie, this horror movie, this part 7 movie, and this coming of age movie. I'm going to the movies on my date. The coming of age movie is less likely for me to be one of my choices because you have these other 3 that have a top billing because I've seen it advertised. It's been rolling as commercials. I know the actor in it. But on Netflix,
but that goes back to my very
But
first
on
point.
Counterpoint.
Is everything has to be a blockbuster.
it doesn't
now.
have to be. But
we
when
should
the
definitely
choice,
let Doug talk. Doug tried to interject 4 times, and I cut him off.
put some bass in your damn voice. Yeah, nigga, I said it. It's my show. I can say it.
I thought you just forgot what you had to say. I was saying
That too, because he's stuck right now.
You okay? Well, I know you're not okay, but you're okay.
First off, fuck Tom.
No, but
I'm with you
But
on that.
to just go off of because my point is not null and void. To go off of the piggyback, the piggyback.
shut your shit down, Issa. Like, nah,
Right? It's like no, we ain't even doing
we
that.
ain't doing that here.
To piggyback off that, I feel like more so the coronavirus shut down a lot of that shit. because streaming services have been around for a long time. When you think about it, Netflix has been around since almost the early 2000s now. Netflix used to be a fucking you buy the CD, the CD come in the mail, and only certain shows were on
DVD.
online. So you know what I mean?
Definitely DVD.
It was still a goddamn
DVD. I was gonna let
CD.
it slide.
It's still a damn CD.
We understand. It's so long ago, it don't
It's
matter.
a
Anyway.
yeah, but because like Netflix
It's a
didn't even do
compact digital video disc.
Blu-ray.
But no,
It's a CDVD, nigga.
but no, so
HD DVD.
so to say that streaming services kind of ruined that is not necessarily true. It's coronavirus shut that shit down on a lot. So you had to find ways to get the same movie without going to the theater because nobody wanted to go to the theater.
All right. Counterpoint.
The only
Amazon Prime lives and breathes low budget movies.
Absolutely.
And they've been doing that before the pandemic.
But low budget
Speaking
movies
of low
have
budget
always-
Prime movies, it's a series on Prime called Bad Ben. That shit low budget as fuck, but it make me still. It's like 7 of them motherfuckers. They low budget as fuck. It's about some white dude who bought a 100 house and fucked up shit keep happening to him. But that shit, I don't know why it's low budget as fuck. It's literally like 3 actors in it and a fucking cell phone as a camera. But I keep watching. I don't know what.
But low budget movies has been around from the beginning of time.
It's recorded on the iPhone, bro.
Why hurt the director and the producer by forcing them to have to put this movie in the theater when they could take advantage of Primes and Netflix, where yes, you can't have a group of friends might not go to movies and see it now because we got all the streaming services, but more people are now able to watch it while doing their binging moments.
Instant
More
money makes
suggestions
more.
pop up.
So
You're wasting.
So to counter that direct statement, that's the exact statement.
Plenty reversals, nigga.
That's
Plenty
the exact
That's
statement.
why Disney's
that,
always welcome here. We can go all day.
That's literally the exact statement that
This
studios
is
are
not
making,
what the show is about.
which is why so much is being pushed to just streaming. My statement against that is that's counteractive to the art. That's counteractive to the viewing experience because the viewing experience, the art of
in
it
for the culture.
is having that theater experience, being able to imagine if you had to watch Endgame at your house.
Okay, wait. Before you start,
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, but watching Endgame at your house wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
But you wouldn't
But
have
it's not the same
imagine seeing that
experience.
Avengers
'cause
symbol
right.
just at your house.
But
No.
Not with
to
the
that-
crowd.
I can't
For the
say
first
that.
time, I
With
get
the-
it.
with
No,
the-
no,
not-
I don't know.
That feeling with
Who
the
who the
crowd.
fuck cut me off?
Probably
Fuck your
did.
podcast.
It probably did.
Fuck your podcast. No, first,
Clearly.
watching Endgame in theater in a packed theater
Was amazing.
was amazing. When Menor
Watching Infinity War in a packed theater was amazing.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. So
because
imagine
of
if
the
you were
emotion.
forced to
Because
watch
of the
all of
emotion.
those moments just with the people who are in your household.
So,
you're not getting that.
but
You're
to
not
that
getting
point,
experience.
I understand why you said Wonder Woman was a bad movie. Because, or did you say it? Somebody said
I
they
said
felt
it.
Wonder Woman was bad.
Wait, the first one or the second one?
The second one,
84
because-
wasn't.
I didn't like it.
84 wasn't
because we
good.
didn't have the
I-
experience.
I liked it
Of
up until they
going-
did the Steve thing.
No, but
The
like,
Steve thing did not need to be there.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about it of just like what the fuck they put
Sorry.
in it.
No, you said
was-
bad
in
movie.
general,
It was
general.
just the
You triggered us.
generalization
Yeah.
of the fact of like I had to sit at home and watch a superhero movie.
Instead
And I
of
didn't
being-
get the experience of going to the theater where it's a bunch of us who are in the culture
Right.
of superheroes
Right.
and we want to see it together.
Since everybody got counters, my counter to that is, what about Snyder Cut?
Top wrestler.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have watched the Snyder Cut in the theater, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like, nigga,
Snyder
you
Cut
had-
was
you
perfect
would
for
have-
the crib.
They had to have an intermission.
Yeah, like,
to
but
watch
that
that
To
movie
me,
was
Snyder
also-
Cut was dope. It was made
perfect
for
for
the
TV.
crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was good. It's like, now,
It was-
could it survive in
It
the
was
theater?
cut for the TV.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was what, probably 15 minutes longer than Endgame.
No,
That was about an hour.
It was an hour longer.
Like
It was an hour
50.
longer?
Yeah,
It was like
it-
four,
it-
Snyder
four
Cut was
hours.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah,
4 hours. So it's
two
probably
movies.
like, it's like
4
30
hours,
minutes.
11 minutes, or
But
something like
to
that.
that point, to what you just said, it probably would have ended up being 2 movies if it was cut for theaters. Snyder, by the time everything was going down with the Snyder Cut, they already knew it was going on HBO Max. We was already in the middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
We knew that films weren't coming back. You knew you weren't going to be in the theaters. So
For a
he knew
while.
how to cut it for that.
For a while.
Whereas if it was up in the air where it could have possibly went back to theaters, who's to say what type of cut that would have been? It probably could have got cut to 2 movies.
I think they use that as a selling point too, because they had been talking about the Snyder cut.
It was a selling point
year
for
in
HBO
advance.
Max.
Yeah, it was a selling point.
Like it was a selling point for people to like, if you weren't subscribed to HBO Max, did you want to get in on this?
Right.
Well, that was because they were collapsing the DC app, and it was becoming part of HBO Max.
Yeah.
So if you already owned the DC app, a lot of people didn't see the benefit of jumping over to HBO Max right away.
Yeah.
But then you started getting certain DC movies right away.
That wasn't on
and the
DC
Snyder Cut, it was like, man, cut this shit off. I'm not renewing that because now I got it all right here.
Yeah.
Speaking of collapsing apps, dear WWE, stop sending me fucking emails to some shit that ain't even in motion no more. Fuck y'all.
You talking about the WWE app? Because it still work out the country.
Bitch, I'm in America.
I feel you though, but you know,
but just in case you go out the country,
still on the mailer.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I'm like, how the fuck do I get off this mailing list, my God?
Hey,
Next time your next email, go to the bottom and look for the little small itty bitty
how's the experience of the app on Peacock?
I don't like it.
I'm not a fan of the E on the Peacock.
WWE, the app, I liked the WWE app because when you watching the pay-per-view, you can skip to a certain match if you don't want to watch the whole thing.
They need to update. I said that.
You can't do that,
bro. You literally have to fast forward through everything to
now,
try to get to where you want to watch it.
They said that was going to be an issue when they first ported over anyway.
Yeah.
Because basically what they did was they took the whole hard drive and just copied it over.
Yeah, they probably
everything is literally TV movie format.
Yeah, now they
like
have to
season
go
1 of
in.
Backlash. Like what the fuck? Season 1?
Yeah, that's retarded.
Like fuck out of here.
That's just them that's just them literally taking the library of all of that and putting it into the Peacock to their format.
Yeah, so now they're supposed to be going back over the course of the next year and doing that shit. Like cutting it.
Because that was my favorite thing about the E app was like, all right, I don't want to see Bull Buchanan versus Crash, so I'm
I don't know, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to watch it in Spanish, bro.
It's definitely harder to find shit on Peacock.
Yeah.
So I heard it was something like you have to wait for certain programming to be there. Like you can't watch stuff you can't watch stuff right after it starts or something. Was it like
I haven't had that issue with the E.
I think that fixed that.
It's
I think
the weekday.
You got to wait the next day.
No, Raw and SmackDown, you still got to wait 30 days for that to come on the Peacock app.
For real?
And then if you watch it on
because they still got the deal with Hulu.
And then they cut 30 minutes to an hour out on Hulu.
Yeah, they always
like, bro, how Raw 49 minutes?
Bro, let's keep it a buck, fam. That's about as much of Raw that's worth watching.
49 minutes, they should.
That's probably just.
But one
49
episode
minutes is probably the amount of wrestling.
No, it's not though. Because one episode I watched the whole 3-hour Raw. And then I watched it on Hulu. They just cut a lot of shit out. They cut matches and they cut a lot of shit out. Not just promos.
They focus on the main storylines.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
First of all, I commend you for sitting through 3 hours of that bullshit.
Bro, I haven't watched a Raw, like a legit Raw in
I don't watch
some years.
And I'll be off on Monday.
I think the last time I watched the legit Raw was like
2018. I just do the up downs now.
Yeah, I just do the up downs, up and down.
I don't even DVR.
I DVR AEW. That's about it.
I DVR all three.
I watch I try to watch SmackDown in AEW, but Raw I haven't watched a Raw like a view.
You gotta watch SmackDown right now because the greatest fucking storyline is going on Raw right now. Because Roman is running. I mean SmackDown. I apologize. Because Roman is running
Raw
shit.
Could never.
We gotta acknowledge him, bro. Like
don't fuck up the tribal chief.
I acknowledge him.
And he talked to niggas in such like monotone, like he don't get loud. He just nigga said, "I got your back. You need help, Oos?" He said, "No. What I need you to do is go find your brother." I was like, "Oh, nigga, talk to me like that. We gotta fight."
When he
not being disrespectful.
When he called Jimmy, bro, that shit killed me. He was like, the way y'all fucking up, it don't matter which one y'all are. Like, damn,
it don't even matter no more. But then they put together two of his promos. One was the one before was like, Jay, I don't want them to go back to not knowing which one of you they are. two episodes later is like, it don't matter which one of you are. And
right, like y'all can't get this shit right anyway.
Can't do shit right either.
When what happened? Something happened, and then Jimmy walked into the locker room, and him and Roman's going back at it. He goes, "How you gonna do this to your brother? This is your family." And it's like,
You felt
Hey,
that?
I believe you. Hey,
You
okay.
You felt
Like,
that shit?
hey,
Hit me in the field.
I got you. I understand.
Hey,
I get it.
The bloodline storyline.
I get it.
Is tremendous, but they got to pay it off with Roman versus Rock at WrestleMania.
They have to pay it off eventually.
Yeah, they got to pay off because The Rock is the head of the table, bro. Like
But my thing is, he don't need the title for that. He got to drop the title before that.
And
But-
I think that's where Cena might slide into place at.
I think though he can keep the title for that, and that puts him over even more as the tribal chief. You
Not
know what I
really.
mean?
Him just beating The Rock put him over. He don't need to have the. My saying,
Yeah, no,
he
him
don't
being
need the
Rock-
title.
Him being the but why else would you have a main event WrestleMania? Because that'd have to be a main event.
I mean,
Rock they had Undertaker versus Roman for the main
Rock
event,
versus
and there
Indiana.
really wasn't no storyline for that.
But Roman wasn't the tribal chief.
This was my yard.
Yeah, it's the big dog.
They
It's
were
the big
fighting
dog.
I get
They'll
that,
fight
but,
over the yard.
but
Yeah, it
this
was
is
the
more.
passing of the yard.
But this is
Yeah.
more important than him because Fam didn't even retire after that. So it was none of the void because
absolutely.
he already
This is
he
more
already lost
important.
he already lost to WrestleMania already to Brock.
Yeah, this
So
is-
him
this
losing
is-
again it was irrelevant.
Yeah, so this
The-
is more important.
You know what
The
I'm saying?
only caveat to him not having a title was to find someone to beat him for it.
Yeah,
I think
That's what I'm saying.
who
But
makes-
that's
and
what I'm
then-
saying.
but I
He
think
he should drop the title
and then
before
you
he
can drop-
fights the
But
Rock.
yeah, you could drop the title and let it be one of the Usos' reason for the title loss. So that way you don't have the belt, but you didn't get beat clean to affect the storyline.
I must say because I feel like to be tribal chief and still try to push I'm the head of the table. He should probably
Yeah, you
have the
still
title.
have you got to be champion.
Yeah, you know what I mean. How are you? You not.
Or
You
Rock
don't
could
have
cost
to
him to
go.
lose the belt.
Because how am I the reason y'all eat and I ain't the main focus of the show?
I mean,
Yeah,
but that's how
I'm
you
not-
kick.
I'm
That's
not
how
the-
you kick off the issue with Rock. Rock's the reason why he lost the belt.
But how many times did John Cena not have the title and he was still the main focus of the show?
I'm not saying that he couldn't be, but for the storyline, the way it's rolling,
It was a different
it can
time.
go. It can work
Right,
either
it's
way.
different.
It was a different time, bro. Like, cause now it makes sense. Roman's the head of the
I'm
table.
sorry,
He's
you're CM Punk
tribal
fan?
chief.
Am I a
He's the
CM Punk
champion.
fan?
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah,
face
what?
of SmackDown.
I felt it coming out of you
What?
because the time when Cena was still in the main event,
Oh yeah,
CM Punk was
yeah,
champion.
and it's like shit.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
just watched the match with MVP versus CM Punk.
Oh yeah, that's old. That's
Old
real.
school.
Old.
Yeah, because on that same The Wrestler show, MVP had a whole episode where they were talking, where he was basically talking about prior to him before coming back to the WWE this run.
Nice little break. I'm loving listening to y'all talk wrestling.
That's why I was surprised. That's why I hit you up and told you I was surprised that nigga real name is Hassan.
Oh, MVP.
MVP.
MVP name. When he went to jail, he changed his name. He converted.
I thought you was talking about Muhammad Hassan, who they royally fucked over.
No, his name is Hassan Hassan.
They fucked that nigga life up so bad.
Yeah.
Imagine showing up to work and you are like Italian. Like I cut salami and work in a deli. And they be like,
Pepperoni.
they be
My
like,
bad.
you
We're gonna put
gonna
this-
go out here
We're gonna put this turban on you,
and be Middle Eastern. And right
make
now in
you
the
hate.
world, they hate Middle Eastern.
right?
Yeah.
And you go hate
Wait,
America
the dude
every
who playing,
promo.
So wait, he was an Italian dude.
Yep.
No,
Now
the dude who was Muhammad Hassan
Sure,
is
but
really
in real life is
is
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
That's some wild shit. Dog.
This is
Like-
this
like
is after
Yokozuna
9/11.
is Samoan. You
Yeah, I
wasn't
knew
really
that.
Japanese.
I knew that, but that's some wild shit, dog.
Yeah.
Just to have an Italian playing a
Yeah, it didn't make sense
Yeah.
at all.
Of
It
having
made no sense.
no.
Question.
Answer.
Thank you. Who do you think will beat Reigns and Lashley for them titles? Like, who are y'all two picks? If y'all had two picks for them to drop the titles to somebody, who do y'all think them two picks would be? This nigga did say give him two names. Like I didn't. Like he not sitting right now.
Like you couldn't Google the
Right.
roster.
And he our fact checker, so I was like, that should have been the first thing you did.
On
was go Google it.
SmackDown, I'm voting for either Cesaro or Big E. Although, yeah, right now them two top picks. On
I heard they're
SmackDown.
thinking about moving E back to Raw.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's stupid.
That's the plan.
Yeah, from what I heard, is he'll still be a singles wrestler, but then New Day is somewhat still.
Can
be
we
together,
kill this shit already?
But
You don't like the New Day?
No,
New Day
I
is
love
done.
New Day, but
Trip, tell him my idea of how to split the New Day up.
just like everything,
Hey,
it's run its
alright,
course.
so look,
Hey, listen,
Turn Woods heel.
listen
Hey,
to this
peep game.
theory we came up with.
Turn Woods heel.
Hey,
No, listen.
no.
Peep
gang.
Let him know, Trip.
right?
Let him know.
All right. We was doing a little bit of booking. So you have, right, Big E. You got Kofi.
Right.
You got Xavier. You got
Right.
Kofi going up against Bobby Lashley
Money in the Bank.
at Money in the Bank. You got Big E, who can possibly be a Money in the Bank winner. He can win at Money in the Bank, right?
Right.
Cash in during the match when Bobby Lashley and Kofi Kingston win. Now, Big E's the champion, right? So now you got to kind of you got them feuding because he kind of stole
Kofi spot.
Kofi's spot.
Okay.
So then you have Kofi win the Royal Rumble while Big E's champion, and now they challenge. The whole time they feuding, and Xavier's caught in the middle, having to choose sides.
Oh, y'all was doing some real fantasy booking. If you think Vince would have 3 niggas on TV in the main spot,
Dog. That should be amazing though. To have Xavier be special guest referee or a special enforcer or something.
I do want Woods to turn heel though.
You know what I mean?
I really want him to just flash out and beat the shit out of Kofi.
Because I feel like he would be the best heel out of the 3. What was that?
Oh, the Shang Tsung trailer.
Oh,
Shang-Chi.
Shang, nigga.
Oh, you live to correct niggas.
Bro, that's
what
an
you do.
entirely different. That's an
I say that's a different universe. I was like, that's a whole different
property.
universe.
I get it.
So I was like,
Yeah. You kind of.
I mean, I knew what he was talking about because I know Shang Tsung ain't getting no fucking movie.
You
But
never
still,
know,
that's
bro.
an entirely different property.
Hey,
We
right.
just got the first Mortal Kombat.
Hey, you never know what the
You never know what the way
current
these
state things are.
right. You just might wake up one day and it's a
How
whole
did-
new
how did
show.
y'all
Hey,
like
'cause
Mortal
they-
Kombat?
I fucked with
I
it.
enjoyed it. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like
It's a good-
it. The
it's a
only
good intro.
thing,
Whoa,
my one issue was Cole.
Yeah, that was it. That was.
yeah, he was pointless. As fuck.
Yeah, like I didn't think they
It
needed.
wasn't
him.
even the fact that he was pointless. His acting was trash, and I wasn't in it for the acting. I'm like, I'm here for the action.
Right,
but,
like
but he made it tough to watch.
I loved it because I'm like the nostalgia,
Yeah, for sure.
and I got what I wanted. Because usually all the trailers are the
Sure,
best
you
parts of
in
the
this?
movie.
Movie, right?
But like I thought we was only gonna get like 5 minutes of Sub-Zero actually being the man.
Right. But no, we got some.
He was
yeah.
whooping ass the
Yeah,
entire
Whooping
movie.
ass the entire movie.
I'm really tired of them reconfiguring Jackson's fucking backstory, but I'll live with the fact that Sub-Zero ripped his fucking arms off. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't think that's how it really went, but
I think that is the original way he lost his
No,
arm.
he
somebody-
lost it. Goro tore
I
it.
said
Goro.
girl. I was like
Goro.
girl. Yeah.
Goro.
I mean, I know he got his arm tore off.
Hey, I'm happy it wasn't the exoskeletons.
They coming. You know that, right?
what?
He getting the exoskeleton arms?
Not his. Oh, I thought you were talking about like Cyrax and them.
No,
Yeah, they coming.
no.
I mean, I think like Mortal Kombat has got like the most extensive fucking backstory for some shit.
Oh,
that,
for sure.
that didn't
Yeah.
start out with comics and fucking Saturday morning cartoons. Like,
Right.
it was just a nigga that was like, let's make a
Yeah,
video game.
there is a Mortal Kombat comic.
That came
Nah.
after
It
the
came
fact.
after,
the
it came after the
fact.
first game.
Because didn't they come up with
We-
this because they wanted to do something with John Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
Yes, that was the whole point of
The
they
first-
saw Bloodsport.
Yeah.
And then they was like, well, we'll get John Claude Van Damme and we'll center the game around him.
And then he
Well,
dropped out or some
He
shit.
dropped out of doing that. Then when they tried the movie, they was like, well, shit, let's reach out and see if we can get him for the movie. And you know what Jean Claude Van Damme chose to do over Mortal Kombat?
Wait,
Can you take a guess?
Universal Soldier.
Street Fighter.
He did Street Fighter. He was Guile.
Year before, that's right.
In the first Mortal Kombat, way better than Street Fighter.
I fucks with Street Fighter, but,
But
it
you gotta
definitely
Bam
wasn't-
played a whole
But you gotta
American.
under- but you
Like,
gotta-
Right, like he
But you
played
gotta
all-
understand, at the time when the Street Fighter movie came out, it was one of the biggest games out.
Yeah.
Period.
he was
But at
one of
the
the
same
biggest
time,
action stars.
Let's not
that-
act like Mortal Kombat wasn't a
But
huge
Mortal,
game, though.
but Mortal Kombat, even though it was a huge game, Street
was-
Fighter was more of a household acceptable name.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
So
give
say
you
Mortal
that.
Kombat.
I give
transitioning
you
that to a movie,
Mortal Kombat.
you have more families.
Yeah, it wasn't no
that would go
blood
see
code
that.
for Street Fighter.
That
nigga.
is fair.
Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat is the reason why we have a rating system.
Oh, I'm
Mhm.
not saying
I
saying
say
that.
Street Fighter didn't have no blood code. Like it was
Street
good.
Fighter still to this day don't have blood.
Would you
Right.
mind a Street Fighter reboot?
I was hoping we'd get one because we got Mortal Kombat.
And hopefully,
Because hopefully we get an American Guile this time.
who would you pick to play God?
Oh damn, my knees go after that shit.
John Cena.
Low key.
Hey, damn near, bro.
Damn near.
Damn near.
Because if
Low key.
Miz ain't Johnny Cage, bro,
Right,
I don't know
damn
how
near.
I'm gonna feel.
I can
Damn
see.
near. Hey, if John Cena could be Dom Toretto's half brother,
He could be
that
God.
nigga could be Guile.
Yeah.
Can that series fucking please end?
No.
The fact,
No.
Yeah,
no,
it
it
should.
won't.
Well,
I stopped.
No, I
I
think
stopped
10. I
watching
think
that.
10 is the last one. 10 is
10
going
is-
to be the last
10
one.
is
Bro,
gonna
them
be the
niggas
last.
They
in
already said
space.
they wanted to do a spinoff with the women.
No, but like the main series, 10 was the last one.
Yeah,
10 was gonna be the last
and
one.
they
I
gonna
can
build off.
stomach-
They got.
And I think they do another Hobbs and Shaw sequel.
Yeah, they created a universe.
I can stomach spinoffs.
Because they just be one shot.
Because usually they one shots, and then you usually take the spinoff of the best characters from this stupid ass movie. But if they do a spinoff, and now I gotta sit here and watch Ludacris and Tyrese do a buddy comedy, fuck you.
I don't think they're gonna give.
No, the only thing I
Tyrese.
hated about Ludacris and
You know
Oh,
Tyrese
shit.
wants to be the Green Lantern. I read that on
That
the
was
internet.
that was that was oh
He
that
been
was,
pitching that for a while.
that
He
was
was pitching that
part
for
of
years.
that was part of the Justice League, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that
His
was.
latest thing was the Morbius shit. Y'all didn't hear the his whole thing with Morbius? So he's in Morbius,
Yeah.
and he was on the interview.
that
I think
paycheck,
I think
Tyrese.
it was with comicbook.com.
You said what?
earn that paycheck, Tyrese.
It was funny. Like I want to say the interview was with comicbook.com, and out of nowhere, the guy was like, they were asking him questions. Out of nowhere, Tyrese was like, yeah, so the movie got pushed back to November next year. And the guy was like, sort of asking why, so it could get reworked so it could be in the MCU. And the guy was like, oh, so this is gonna be in the MCU? He was like, yeah. And Sony came out immediately afterwards, like, yeah, it didn't get pushed, and it's not in the MCU. Like immediately after the interview dropped, nigga just dropped lies for no reason.
Hey,
Nigga, did you see him? Did you see him audition for Django? I never believe nothing that come out that nigga mouth.
But it's better than what's Spider-Man?
Tom Holland.
Like, fuck
Lil
Tyrese
Lil
Gibson.
Dog be telling everything. Him and
But at
Mark.
least his shit be factual.
But that's the
Yeah.
problem.
And he the main nigga of the damn franchise, so he can say whatever he want to.
Right,
Tyrese
but
is
they be
dropping
getting on that nigga
lies.
ass. about
Tyrese a
that
side
shit.
nigga. Like, get the
Tyrese
fuck out of
is
here.
literally
Hey,
dropping
they don't
lies.
even tell Mark Ruffalo.
But that's
shit
the whole
no
thing. Throw it to the left.
Hey.
Yeah, they won't even tell
No,
Mark
but
Ruffalo
it
shit
wasn't-
no
he
more because he
wasn't-
won't shut the fuck up.
That's cool if he was trying to throw them off the scent. He wasn't. That nigga truly believed,
Yeah,
hey, this
that's
getting
what
pushed back because we finna be in the MCU.
Speaking of,
You know Tyrese should have stopped being in action.
But that whole Sony
After
Marvel
being-
shit confusing as fuck.
after
Anyway.
being in
Hey, yeah,
fucking
'cause-
Transformers.
It's like y'all got some
Right.
of the movies, but not all of the movies. Now y'all
that's
taking Spider-Man
because
back.
Sony
y'all
wants
getting
to
some of the
create their own little
characters.
Spider-Verse.
Well, because Spider-Man is such a valuable property.
It is.
Why would you
Yeah,
want
didn't
to
Sony
revert
say they
that?
wanted to create a universe around Venom? Or some
Yeah.
shit like
It was
that?
because
It's gonna be the Venomverse at first, but then
now they want to go ahead and do the Spider-Verse
I wouldn't mind
because
a Venom universe.
what
need
did
to
so
explain
good
these motherfuckers
into the
symbiotes
Spider-U.
or symbiote.
yeah,
whatever.
it's
but
the
I
Spider-Verse
think that's
they
what the Venom movies are for.
Well, let's
Have you
get-
noticed that recently we've been getting a large influxuation of villains who are not really fucking villains?
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah, anti-heroes. The anti-heroes are thing now.
No. They're still villains, but now we relate to them
No, I mean,
because like Killmonger and Joker were truly fucking villains. But it's like,
I understand.
but I understand.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
that's,
I
but that's the
understand.
mark of a good villain.
I mean,
Yeah.
but what's
You
Killmonger
understand,
really
I mean, 'cause
wrong?
you
even-
understand their motive, but they went too far.
Because,
even,
like-
even Joker and the Dark Knight, right?
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
I
he
don't
was
know, that nigga
insane.
was crazy.
No, I'm gonna say, yeah, he was insane. But when you actually sit down and listen to some of the shit he was saying, like, he made valid points.
He did. I'm not saying he didn't.
just went around it the wrong way.
Yeah.
because the other day, me and the wife, we were rewatching War on Cybertron.
Yeah,
I put them niggas on that. Okay. And like I go back and I tell Teresa, like, this is the greatest Transformers story ever
Yeah, they
created
snapped that shit.
because they gave you so much backstory in just 6 episodes. And the fact that Megatron does not look like a villain at all. First of all, Megatron's black. Okay.
100%.
Like 100%. Because if you look at him, he's the only one with nigga lips. Hands down. Nobody, no, for real. You go back, you look
Nigga
at
lips
him.
are
All of them
distinctive.
got the white lips. He got distinctive lips.
Even on robots.
Yes. But this nigga, first of all, was a slave.
All
Then he
right.
had to fight in the gladiatorial chambers. Rose up to the ranks. So this nigga's like Magnus. Then he was like, you know what? I don't like the fucking way
Can't
you
drink my
do
water,
us.
dog?
Let's take over. And you see none of this though. You
Yeah,
don't
this is
see
all
none of
behind
it.
the scenes.
It's
Yeah, this is
all
all-
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So the whole time you get these little small pieces of Prime's and Megatron's friendship. And you realize these two niggas on two different sides of the same coin, not because one is good and one is evil,
Just they look at
They
shit.
look
They
at
just
shit
look
different.
at it
It's
differently.
the same thing
Like,
with Magneto and Charles.
yeah, it's like Prime has been given everything while Megatron had to earn it.
everything. Yeah.
Because even now, this nigga got the being a Prime is a fucking like
Megatron
kingship.
Megatron
Yeah.
got it out the mud.
Yeah.
Definitely got it out the mud.
Yeah, can we stop getting Transformer movies?
Oh no, they
Oh no.
they
You know
got
the
another
new
one
you know they doing Beast Wars.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got
I
another
need
one
that.
coming.
I need that. I need the
Yeah.
Beast Wars,
That's
bro.
gonna be dope.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Beast
cold.
Wars.
bro.
Last
No, I
Transformers
don't know.
movie.
Can we at least make them look like so we know who the fuck is who on the screen now? Because
I don't think Michael Bay
All
behind
the-
this one, so I think we
we might be good then.
we might be good.
They finally made
Michael
that nigga
Bay just want to blow shit up.
and he
Hey.
does a
And
great
And solar
job at it.
players and lens players.
He
Lens
does such
Fla-
a great job at
think-
blowing shit up. He just needs somebody else to write the story.
I think
Yeah, when that nigga said, "Are these
combo with him
Ninja
and
Turtles
Zack
gonna be
Snyder
from
would be
space?" I was like, "Oh, you can kiss my
bunch of
ass."
shit
bro.
blowing up in slow motion.
Let Zack Snyder write it, but let Bay do all the.
The blow up shit.
Yeah, man, I tell you that might be a dope ass movie.
It's just a bunch of shit blowing up in slow motion now, though.
Speaking of movies, how do y'all feel about the new Suicide Squad since the new trailer dropped?
Ooh, I didn't even watch the trailer.
I ain't watched the new trailer.
watched
I watched
it.
the last trailer.
The new trailer.
I'm indifferent about the Suicide
I'm-
Squad, so
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it
because
though, but
I'm a fan of
I
Harley
don't
Quinn.
know. I think because Gunn is behind the scenes on this one, he did a great job
Yeah.
making the Guardians of the Galaxies.
Oh no, for sure.
People we
He did.
wanna fuck with.
For sure.
He did a
for sure.
good job with what is it? Brightburn.
Yeah, because the way I look at the Suicide Squad, it's just the Guardians on Earth. If you look at it's a ragtag bunch of people who are put together to save a universe.
Yeah.
They're doing the same thing here. They taking down Star-Lord, which that's gonna be fucking funny as hell.
Well, the first Suicide Squad wasn't really all that great, so ain't no expectations on the second one, so it has room to be
We-
awesome.
That's what I was like. I'm just gonna watch it. We'll see.
When
I
you
fuck with
change
Harley
directors, though, you change the Snyder Cut. Prime example.
Yeah.
That first Justice League was ass. Watch the second one. It was like shit. Can we go ahead and get the rest of this fucking universe now?
Yeah.
Snyder put so much
Snyderverse
shit
would
in that
be dope.
fucking
The
movie that made sense.
That's because
I was like,
Joss
who
Whedon
cut
took a
this
lot of
out?
shit out of that movie. That
Yeah.
He took a lot of shit
So
that
it's
needed
like-
to be taken out.
It's like, well, we got all this backstory for
Cyborg. Like,
I'm
the whole movie was there.
What?
Yeah, they left a lot of Cyborg on.
Because
the
Snyder
cutting-
even
on the
said
cutting room floor.
Cyborg should have got the next movie after the Justice League.
Is that how you gonna do people, dude?
No.
Because if I'm in your movie, bro, don't cut me. Don't.
You gonna cut
We'll
Rudy
see,
out,
we'll,
man.
see how, we'll see how the scenes go.
No, go leave him on.
Oh,
Hey.
he good for cutting motherfuckers out after, in post. So
Yeah.
You got the word for it,
Bro, I might not even be on the first episode of Eating with Mary Jane.
yeah.
It's gonna be a whole hour and a half of you and Brittany talking to each other.
The cutoff is gonna be right here and shit. It's gonna be the edge. It's gonna be me and Brittany and shit. Like, why Mike so close to the edge of the camera?
I'll cut one out
Hey,
because you violate intellectual properties, bro.
Them
Hey, you
cupcakes
just
were
see his
delicious.
cupcake box moving and shit.
Them cupcakes were fucking delicious.
Hey, they were.
Man,
So, Diggs,
Magnificent.
if you had the opportunity to direct any Marvel movie,
Ooh.
let's just say superhero movie.
Superhero movie?
let's
nah,
not
because then
even-
it'll be all
Ooh.
DC.
No.
No,
No.
not
necessarily.
But
That's Deuces. That's
What
that's
if
pro
folks
DC.
want to do fucking Thundercats?
Ooh,
We don't know.
that's not a badass.
Low key, that
idea.
would have been that was gonna be my
That's
pick.
not
Like,
a badass.
that would've been
Like
my
idea.
if I had the resources to just throw money around and
or,
make
or
movies,
Captain Planet.
If
high
you,
Yeah,
five,
Captain
man.
Planet.
I've been saying make a Captain Planet
if
movie
you
for
do
like 5
Thundercats,
years.
dog, you have to really give us a backstory on Mumra. Like, fuck the cats. Like, I need you to figure
He said,
out.
fuck them cats.
Because their story is easy. They planet's blowing up like Superman. You fucking crash land here. You got a Kraken and Lion Nose thing. He kept fucking growing while everybody was cool. New beginning. Mumra has been on this planet since day fucking one, and you niggas coming over here fucking up shit. I'm pissed.
So the
You in
Thun-
my backyard.
So the Thundercats are Christopher Columbus.
Yes.
Oh,
Jeez.
Damn.
I see what you did there.
Oh man.
I like it.
that's fucked up.
Trippy
man.
likes it.
Yeah. Fuck the Thundercats. Let's get
We
Mumra.
gotta get that on the shirt.
Trippy likes it.
Yeah, and I'll wear
I'll
it.
make it
That's
once I pick up my printer tomorrow.
Trippy likes it.
To answer your
Cardi got
question, though,
Thank you, though.
I,
I see the shade is like, you get the fuck out. Where Brittany at? She fits in better.
She done sent this nigga on her behalf, huh?
I gotta
don't think
represent
she
the
sent him.
Walkers.
I think he was at home. He got tired of kids.
I definitely volunteered. I was like, she's like, I'm not going to the podcast. All right, I'll go.
Hey.
So I can get out the house for a
You just
little
want to get out the house.
I just start working shit. Like,
No, for real, Didge. What would it be, bro?
So we're open to get to. Is it just Marvel or the question's open to?
Let's open it up
Let's
now.
open
it up.
Because that Thundercat was actually a good idea.
That was a real good idea.
I actually got to give bro credit on the Thundercats one.
I fucks with Thundercat.
I didn't know
That
you was
makes-
old enough to know that.
I don't know. I would want to tell maybe like a Voltron story. I really like Voltron a lot.
Which way? Because Netflix did a really good job with the
Oh, with the
last
animated
one.
series.
The
I-
last-
Hey, that
one.
was dope. I watched that.
I
liked
was,
it.
you know what? I love my LGBT people, but the fact that they made dog gay at the very end didn't make no sense. That's the only thing I didn't like about it.
They always got to shove some gay shit in there. No offense to gay people.
I mean, it's
I
honestly,
fucks with y'all.
with
But
that.
some of
and
that shit is pointless.
Well, with that and representation, that's one thing, and that's gonna get me off track. It's when people say, "Oh, they had to shove a gay person in it." It's not necessarily. It's weird to me when it's like, "Oh, they're just gay just to be gay." But it's
That's
like if somebody
ridiculous.
just says like, "Oh, hey, such and such is gay," and it's a fleeting moment, like this whole with Loki, and just to take it back with the Loki thing, when Loki is bisexual in this.
I mean, Loki is more than bisexual.
Well,
Right.
in terms of the MCU,
That
as
nigga
they said right now,
quad-sexual, that
in terms
motherfucker.
of the MCU, what they said
He's
right now,
really
like, people,
He's
people are
definitely
upset about that,
pansexual.
but it's
He
like,
fucking aliens and everything.
yeah, Loki does what he
Aliens,
wants.
wolves.
Dog, these niggas brought up a
Horses.
storyline that I completely forgot about.
That nigga gave birth to a horse. To Odin's horse.
But yeah, no, I'm sorry, because I now do want to flesh out the Voltron. Yeah, I would want to tell the Voltron story because I really like Voltron, and obviously I haven't thought about what I would tell with that story, but I think it'd be something different than like a Transformers or
You know what you could do for the Voltron?
Power Rangers.
No.
Power. Now I take that back. Power Rangers.
No.
I would for sure redo.
I'm rolling with the Voltron one now that you brought it up because every time Voltron starts, it's a new crew. What about the first crew?
Well, no, because he just brought up a good thing. Have you read the Power Rangers comic book?
Of course not.
Amazing. It's
Sick of that shit.
it's the darker, grittier version of Power Rangers. What I think they were trying to do with the last reboot, but they did it well in the comics. I want to tell that story.
No.
With a Green Ranger
I
like a
don't-
super evil villain?
No, that's that.
That's the Lord Draken story, but that's all a part of that line.
That's
So that's why I'm saying I would want to tell that because then you have the fact where you can run into that story,
Yeah.
no.
and that story would be amazing. to
I
see.
don't want a Power Ranger reboot if you can't give me what the fuck that short that somebody made some years ago.
Oh, Power / Rangers.
Yeah.
The ID Dave.
I don't know
whatever,
who that
I forgot
nigga
his
was.
name.
I don't
but
know
the
if I
way-
want Power Rangers.
But
that
see, I
dark,
don't want it
though.
that dark. That's why I said going to the comics because the comics they're darker, they're grittier, but it still has that sort of they have that moments of lightheartedness
They-
where that is Power Rangers. Power Rangers is that hope.
right.
It's that
They turned that shit into a horror movie.
Yeah,
But I like that because Tommy is the evil ranger, now you got to put together a whole new team.
Yeah.
So now with all these alliterations of Power Rangers that came after the first one, you can now boot one of them other ones. We don't have to focus on the main one for every single movie.
Yeah.
Do
You
Invincible.
can do a
Mhm,
super group. Damn.
Right.
I mean, Invincible. What people seen from the first season
That ain't
isn't
shit.
even scratching the
That
surface
ain't
of that comic
shit.
run.
I'm waiting on the second. It got me hooked.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. When they get into the story, what you seen,
So
that shit don't matter
since
no more.
we talking comic series, what comic series would y'all like want to direct?
What comics that will like turn into a show or
Yeah.
a movie?
House of M. House of M.
I've always said that, but now that I've gotten older, I want a full Red Hood story.
Okay.
I'm talking like Red Hood and the Outlaws, Outlaw Red Hood, like Solo, all that. I want Dog to have his own story where he finds out his own history. You get what's her old girl? The Dark Trinity setup.
Oh,
You have the Starfire run when they was with them too.
This is my Didge moment where I could just back up.
See, I'm looking like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Right.
that's a good run. Another one I would want to
We
do
veered off of wrestling.
what though?
are the Tales of the Dark Multiverse. Those so make it like an anthology series.
So like the what if of the multiverses.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is almost like that. Except what it did was it took basically pivotal moments, and instead of that light where everything sort of got pulled to a good solution, it didn't. So
Right.
like it did the dark. What is the Blackest Day, Darkest Night? I think I messed that up. So they did that storyline where instead of Sinestro becoming a White Lantern, giving the power to everyone, he kept it for himself. Things didn't go as well. They did the death of Superman. That's probably my favorite of that run because in that one, when Superman dies, Lois Lane snaps, and she basically fucks everything up.
I actually want a fully flushed out Injustice.
I'm not a huge fan of the Injustice story.
The comics actually gave a nice bridge from 1 to 2.
I didn't.
And I liked it.
And I don't know if it was just because I didn't enjoy the game that much, but I just it's okay.
Because it was the Injustice game is a watered down Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You know what? That part didn't bother me because you do always want to see that story of what if Superman becomes tired. You do want to see that story. You do want to see that story of.
I think they're gonna tell that in the Suicide Squad video game.
Yeah,
because I think that's
what
the trailer looked like.
That game looked pretty slick. It's different.
Yeah,
you definitely got to play that on the Xbox X or the PlayStation 5 though.
I think that's only what it's gonna be for when they actually drop it.
So now we got to go.
As long as people can start getting those systems.
Right.
Sell your bodies for them systems.
Dude, you don't want to buy it.
According to
we've discussed this already. It's
not that I don't want to buy it. It's the fact that
you don't want to pay that ticket.
Why should I? If I'm already dropping 400 or 500, depending on which PlayStation I get, 400 or 500, that's my max. I'm not about to pay 600, 700, 800 because some nigga decided to buy it and sell it back to me. Fuck you. I'll wait.
Yeah, I definitely wait.
With you on that. Plus, I got a whole studio I got to build, so that's money I can put over there.
Right. I can get film equipment. Like I got so much other stuff I need to do.
Right. I mean, you wouldn't be going through this if you want a PlayStation. I'm just saying.
Actually, you kind of going through with the Xbox too. Just not.
Yeah, you definitely are going through with the Xbox.
Just not as grand because you got to remember niggas who are not getting the PlayStation are buying the Xbox.
I got his.
I wasn't gonna get a Series S. I wouldn't have. I would have got the Series X.
I don't need none of that.
I gotta get the X. I gotta get.
You're pretty much in the same boat with the Series X.
Yeah. See me.
I don't need none.
I got i7 computer, so I'm not gonna get a fucking i5 gaming system either. Like I gotta have the top of the line gaming system where just life ain't right.
My shit looks very nice.
I'm sure.
But you don't play certain games that would take the full advantage of the power. That's why.
Oh, you're right. I'm playing 2K and
right. I'm saying you're not there yet. I play Destiny. I need all the fucking power.
I ain't played Destiny.
I won't stop playing
Anthem.
That's
you know what?
Anthem was such a disappointment.
It was.
That's why I didn't even try to jump.
It had the potential.
It was cold. It was cold for it. What it was, like you said, it had that potential.
It did,
and they just didn't know what to do with it.
I let my buddy jump into that, and then he tried to get me, and then like a couple of weeks later, he was
spazzing with it for weeks.
It was fun until it didn't have a lot of after story.
Yeah, it didn't have. Once you beat the main story, there's not much after that. And that was the playability long term wasn't there.
They had no end game.
I'll get an X when they talk about another Grand Theft Auto because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need something bigger to hold that shit.
I don't think it's going. I think it's big pause. I think they're not going to disc the next Grand Theft Auto anyway.
They probably not.
It's going to be all digital, but I think it's going to be mostly online. I think now going forward, you're just going to download the key to say that you own it, and everything is going to be through online.
That's another reason why I didn't need an X. I don't buy CDs no more.
I get some games that way just because it may not be something I'm getting day it drops, and they don't discount the digital versions as often as they do the disc version.
Yeah.
You are a cheap motherfucker.
Sometimes you gotta
live. It ain't no resale value on this disc either. Right. So what I'm gonna do with it once I don't want it no more?
But I also didn't have to pay 60, and somebody probably will buy it. Even let's say if it is a game, most games that I get day one, I don't get disc. Let's say even if I did, and I paid that 60 up front, and then I got all my enjoyment out of it, and then a year down the road, I decided to sell it to GameStop. Even if they did give me only $10, $15 for it, that means at the end of the day, I only paid $45, $50 for that game.
See,
and
I get that.
It's
Thinking
some,
long term.
It-
Long
it's-
term.
But here's the counterpoint to that.
I don't like your cheap nigga logic.
No. But here's your
but
here's
earlier
your
today,
counter.
I was this lavish nigga. But that's the thing.
I feel you though, because like
That's how he lived lavish.
I'm cheap on certain things, and then certain things
But
I'll go
the
all
counterpoint to that though is yes, if you are okay and you don't do nothing to your disc and you get your value out of it and you sell it back for $15, you cool. But what about if you're in the middle of your game and you scratch your disc? Now you got to go out and buy the whole
I've never
damn
scratched
game.
the disc, so
Well, first of all, they sell discs with warranties now. So
that they do.
in my years of living,
Who's
I've never
buying warranties on discs?
Niggas that
who
scratch discs.
discs.
I've never scratched a disc
I'm
in
a
my
digital
life,
dude.
so I'm not. That's
At
not
the
an issue
same
I've ever
time,
thought
I've
of.
learned that stop being day one niggas because some of the main games that niggas buy, if you just wait for Black Friday,
You know what?
digitally, that shit be half price.
WWE definitely fucked up me being a day one nigga
certain
this year.
games, certain games.
I've
day
never
one,
bought a WWE day one
certain games day
since
one,
I've been going digital
I
because they be $35 on Black Friday.
It wasn't about the price.
certain games day one I needed, like Ghost of Tsushima. I needed that day one,
Yeah,
that game is amazing.
that's
Like,
amazing.
I'm not
game.
disagreeing
You
with
put
you.
you put the
But waiting
hottest.
30 days, waiting 3 months, that
What is-
same game, that game was 40.
No,
And in
that
3
game was
months.
not 40 because
I
my brother bought it a while after it dropped and it was still 60.
I
Yeah,
caught it on
that-
sale.
Like that's a game. It was worth the 60.
I'm not saying it was.
It was
That's how I was with
definitely
Elder
worth it.
Scroll. I jumped out the window
I mean, but
on 5 and copped it.
it be shit that I be wanting. I'm not. If I got the money, I'm not waiting. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. We buy it.
I mean, I'm also there are certain games that like I buy. Like, oh, I'm so ready to play this, and I'll forget. Like, I still haven't played the last God of War, and I bought that day.
I wish
I
shoes.
still have it, and
wish
I have-
shoes was the equivalent to video games.
I bought that shit.
And I still
beat
have,
that
I
shit
haven't made it
twice.
past the first fight.
I'm still
I
still
haven't.
trying
And
to
it's
beat,
not that I just haven't had time to
I'm
play.
still trying to beat Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I need to go buy
Bro,
that.
ain't it another one out?
No, Valhalla is the most recent.
That's the most recent one?
I need to go buy that. But
I
yeah,
had like 95 hours into that shit.
yeah, I heard that game is amazing.
Yeah.
And somebody
It's
told me it was
so-
better than Odyssey, and Odyssey is
Yeah,
by
it's-
far my favorite Assassin's Creed.
You don't
It's so
play
much.
video
Like, I
games,
got
man?
95 hours.
Yeah,
in playing.
I
just
never
don't
got
play
back
Anthem
into- I never
and
got back into
Destiny
Assassin's
and-
Creed.
I play
Once I-
Assassin's Creed.
Odyssey is amazing.
Odyssey is amazing.
I've
You-
never gotten back.
You
into
know what
Assassin's
I
Creed.
want them to do, but I highly doubt
I
it.
feel like they really figured out what to do in Odyssey, and then they amplified it in Valhalla.
That's what I heard. I definitely got to go get
I
Valhalla.
would appreciate somebody to reboot the 007 series. GoldenEye was my jam.
GoldenEye was everybody.
I thought they
Yeah.
redid that and it didn't sell as well.
because I think it was too many choices out at the time. Because you got to think about 97% of your diehard GoldenEye fans are Call of Duty fans.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
And,
So,
Call of Duty ain't even. been
and
that
wait,
good
what
lately.
I'm
but
gonna say,
everybody's loving
Call of
Warzone,
Duty.
though.
Call of Duty kind of fucked up multiplayer shooting games now.
yeah, the
I feel like Call of
Because
Duty.
everything is online again.
Right.
well,
Call
with
of-
the battle royale concept, period, is fucking everything.
Call of
But you
Duty-
can't blame Call of Duty for that
No,
because
no,
the
I'm
battle
not-
royale concept.
I'm not blaming Call of Duty for the battle royale concept. I'm just talking as just regular online gameplay. Because you think about an online 007 game.
Yeah, one came out in 2010. They literally remade.
007,
Yeah,
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
What was it for?
At the time, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
I
Those are the systems that were out at that
Yeah.
time.
slept on that
Yeah,
because I didn't even know they did that.
2010.
I think a lot of people-
I feel like
care.
007 was perfect for the system it was on.
You're right.
And that's what I was gonna say.
That was
Do you-
a game of an era.
'cause that's a game. Do you think online would have gave you that same feeling
No.
of
No.
you sitting there with your guys, y'all watching y'all playing it split screen? Because playing it, they got it down and up down, and me, Deuces, and Bacardi went and played split screen down there, and it's just as fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like SmackDown on the PlayStation. It was fun, but when you played it with your friends in the same room with a multi-tap, that shit cracked.
Yeah.
No, I'm not playing wrestling online. Like I'll play like sports games online.
That definitely.
But with the newer systems, wrestling online is gonna feel just like as if you're playing in the room now.
No, because somebody gonna find a way to cheat and spam some.
Somebody
shit.
finds a way to cheat.
It's gonna piss
every
me
day.
off, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna hate you.
You gonna get the AEW game?
Of course,
You gonna get WWE 2K21?
of course.
Yeah,
I get the AEW.
I'm
Well,
excited.
I feel
for
like
the
I have to
AEW
buy
game.
the AEW game because
It's bringing back.
I-
It's bringing
I
that
wa-
competition.
like
that
I don't want to
WWE
not buy it
needs.
and be like, oh, this was trash.
Right.
But
I
I feel
bought
like
the TNA game.
I feel like
Trash.
WWE.
Hey, I actually like the
It
TNA
was,
game.
say, it
I
wasn't
actually
trash,
liked
bro.
it.
It was just incomplete.
Yeah.
Like, dog, all bullshit aside, if they had time to really finish the TNA game, that shit would have shut WWE games down.
I feel like once WWE games became WWE 2K,
The fluidity was flawless.
they dropped the ball on a lot of things they could have brought over from 2K.
Like I just feel like certain gaming companies don't fit what we need out of Midway. Wasn't the game. Midway wasn't the company for a wrestling game.
Did you ever play? Did you really play the TNA game?
I did. I owned it.
I'm just saying. The thing about it is you look at the fluidity of the game compared to what we had to do back then.
Yeah, bro.
I just try to put my hand on my
Right, he did. The game flow was perfect, dog. The way agilitize and transitions through reversals, all that was good. The downside to it was because it was an incomplete game, we didn't have those many match types. You had a very limited roster. Even the story mode.
But everybody's experience is not the same.
But that's what I'm saying.
I felt like I was playing Mortal Kombat with wrestlers.
Do you know that the WWE started off like that, though?
Yeah, and it was terrible.
But I didn't feel that way with this one. Comparing Warzone's button configurations to the way the TNA game felt, it didn't feel the same. It actually felt an improvement over the SmackDown series at that time. It did.
Wait, over the whole series?
No, it failed.
Actual
having
feel of
a
the
match.
game. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, dude, you the fact, man.
Yeah.
Look up when the TNA game came out.
I think it was like
And
02.
then I could compare
So,
it to what
03.
was the last SmackDown game.
03, 05.
But in my opinion, I feel like WWE fucked it up when they went to 2K.
Oh wait,
Wait, it was one before that. One
No,
before
it was
that?
only one
TNA
TNA
no, it was
game.
only one
TNA
TNA.
Impact. I'm assuming it
Yep,
says.
only TNA
Oh wait,
game.
Yeah, so we was on SmackDown 08, which was
That was Raw versus
That was
SmackDown.
Raw
SmackDown
versus.
versus-
That was the
Raw-
first time
That was
they
Raw
were
versus
Yeah,
SmackDown.
that's SmackDown
That's the one with
versus Raw.
Triple H and HBK was on the cover, I
that's when
think.
they finally started working on
that
tag
one might
team
have
series.
been that one probably was bad.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's why it was a refreshing
But
feel.
you are right because 2K is not wrestling.
No,
It's
And-
basketball.
but the concept of
Or baseball.
but the concept of 2K is
2K don't
like
have a baseball game.
Yeah, they
one
do.
the big one of the high
Not
selling
currently.
points.
No, not
I'll say they
currently.
did, but they
But
did.
most of like
That game probably. I don't remember ever
Yeah.
playing 2K
all
baseball.
of 2K sports games outside of NBA
Was EA.
capped out at like 07, 08. Anything after that, it was
NFL 2K was the shit.
Oh, yeah,
they finna-
2K5
they finna
was
bring-
the shit.
They're
Hell
gonna bring
yeah.
it back.
Yeah,
2K5
But
was
I
the
don't-
shit.
Not in the same
Not
capacity.
in the same
Madden,
capacity.
Madden still has that.
the trademark works. Or
Yeah,
something?
they still have
deal with
the
the NFL.
Hey,
exclusive
all bullshit
licensing.
aside,
Yeah.
that random ass all
Damn, they
pro
did a 2K
sports
baseball
football
up until
game.
13.
I was about to say they had a 2K game for
I
a
don't
minute.
remember 2K
Yeah.
baseball at
Yeah,
all.
but I
2K
feel like,
baseball used to crack. I think
'cause
the
Can
little-
Doug get his thought off?
yeah, like
Oh,
I've been
my-
trying to
like,
finish the
I
same
was
thought.
talking to myself.
when
But
nigga,
we-
when you
we
high,
keep-
you talk delayed. Trust me, I know. It happens.
But no, like they dropped the ball when they went over to 2K because NBA 2K has a specific selling point in my career, right?
Yes.
And you have the opportunity to do that with wrestling. and
Oh, they
now
don't have that?
They have it, but it doesn't feel
they
right.
no, they kind of dropped the ball with it.
Interesting.
If they put the same amount of energy into
I-
my career mode on WWE 2K,
I can't imagine that being VC based. I would lose my fucking mind.
It
Because
kind
that's all 2K really is. This shit is VC based.
well,
I can buy the game on day one, make my player, and then spend $100 to be a 99 in the park same day.
well, I don't know if it'll be the same online concept just like
you
that.
all just in the
but
performance center.
yeah, because like everybody's just
around
walking around the performance center. Just
I bet-
it's like
it was too much dialogue in the storyline. It was,
but the dialogue in the SmackDown games weren't bad, right? Because they told a story.
they did, and this one doesn't tell.
No,
a good enough
But
story.
Yeah.
I feel like with the way they used to do the story mode games, like it was only focused on a certain amount of people. So that way
But you
it
can
felt
still-
natural so we could voice record all of the dialogue.
Yeah,
WWE doing that shit now. That's why the story mode be so limited.
They trying to
because
make it branched
they,
off too
they
Yeah,
much.
put all
'cause
they want
now-
to put real dialogue. Fuck
yeah,
that.
because everything is subtitle based. Because now you can just populate insert wrestler here.
Just give me the words on the fucking screen. I don't need to hear the voice. I know what you sound like on Monday.
I don't
that's
even
what
want
they.
bro.
My whole thing is if you
doing.
look like the motherfucker you supposed to be, like just look like the
Look
motherfucker
like you
supposed
want
to,
to, and give me my match
right.
card.
Like just look how you supposed to look when I turn on the TV on Monday or Friday.
Sell
they
me
need
one
to bring
wrestling
back, like,
game
GMO.
and constantly keep giving me updates for the rest of the time.
They said that's a possibility.
Because that'd be
That was one of the
dope.
biggest selling points.
Yeah,
GMO.
like GMO.
That was the
GMO
greatest thing
takes
about Shut Your Mouth.
Yeah, GMO takes the place of my career. You know what I
Where
mean?
you
'Cause-
actually run Raw or SmackDown.
But even
Yeah,
though
and then
in
you go against
2019,
the
I like the
brand, the
universe
other
mode.
brand.
I like the universal mode.
You
Yeah,
don't.
the universe mode.
It
I like
didn't
it,
feel the same. To
You
me.
don't
I
think a
love
better
it.
career
Bro, it
mode
don't
would
feel the
be-
same, but I
All
enjoyed it.
you got to do is you got to take the elements of what you did with the universe mode and bring back elements of GMO
And put them
make a
together.
sandwich and shit.
You don't
work.
think the career, like, as somebody who I haven't played, I think since the SmackDown series, like any type of wrestling games, but I do remember that being one of the most fun that I had was being able to sort of insert your character.
Yeah.
So,
You could.
To take out the career mode,
No, I don't want to. No, you don't. I don't want to fully take out
you
the
know
career
what?
mode. I just feel like it's never since they've installed it. It's never been a fully flushed out idea.
but to Doug's point earlier of taking some of the points from 2K basketball, NBA 2K, and implementing that into a wrestling career mode, you don't think that would be better? Because now you're getting that whole, you can get you're a part of a storyline or something.
But that's the thing on the wrestling game. Okay. The greatest thing I used to love about the My Player mode on NBA was the rookie year had this whole epic thing to it.
Yeah.
Like that 1 year when Spike Lee
Right.
directed the
That's
whole
the
first.
story.
But you could do that in
I was
wrestling
saying,
with
yeah.
a rookie
And-
year.
With the
That's what I'm saying.
with
They-
the-
But you're only gonna
Yeah.
get 1 year of that dialogue,
But
and then after that,
that you go.
you on your own.
But see,
But
this is
they still
You can do that.
they still have the before the game commentary. Still have in match commentary. You can still do the post match interviews.
And for a storyline driven business, you don't think that would be fucking amazing?
It should be. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like after you do your first year of your My Player mode, the rest of your characters should be online. Like you do this whole entire company thing. Now, from here on out, everything is about you finding the federation online you want to be a part of and do that shit online like the way you would do at the playground. That's where your VC points will come into play at.
Yeah, but
Because
then
now you gotta.
that means somebody would have to be a GM and got their own
I mean,
brands.
It's a nice
but
idea,
tell me,
but it's a
tell
bit
me
much.
niggas wouldn't want to do that. Niggas
Yeah.
do prime example one, the whole E-Fed online on Facebook where niggas cut promos and do all this crazy shit. You're not telling me that they couldn't take this to the video game? There's gonna be somebody who wants to create their federation of their dream.
Yeah,
You
there's
know-
people still keeping
all you have to
NCAA
do-
football alive,
Right.
where
All
they're
you,
updating the rosters. There's people.
all you have to
Oh, they
do
bringing
is
that
book
back
the
this year,
matches.
Not this
You
year,
might not
this
want to
year.
have
Oh,
a
is next
wrestler that
They haven't
wrestles.
actually
You
given
might
it
just
a
want
year.
to be the booker.
Yeah.
You create the federation, you be the booker, you keep tabs of all this shit. I just log in at 10:30 every night. Me and dude have this match.
I mean, these are nice ideas. It's a lot.
But that's where the new,
But
But that's what
and
that's
we're
that's where
at-
the new
but-
systems come into
and
play.
we're-
yeah, and that's
but
where 2K
think about we're
started
at-
though.
we're
'Cause think about the
asking-
first my career.
We're asking them to do that when you just fucked up the last game. I just want you to get
I
the
don't-
basics
you
right.
want-
I don't
No.
need it right away.
Like I just want you to get
No,
the
you're
basics
not gonna
right.
get all that
now.
right away.
Yeah.
But you also have to realize the reason why the last game fucked up is because they've been stacking on the same platform they've been using since before 2K even got the rights to them.
Yeah.
They've never changed that platform. They've
Yeah,
been
they
using
just
it.
slapped
So now
2K
we got
to
to the
it.
point where the room is full. I can't stuff shit in here no more. Now everything is crashing.
Yeah.
2K not working with Ukes, I think, fucked up this guy.
So I feel like
was definitely a
I
issue
think
with them not.
you don't
getting it.
need all of that intricate shit right away because the first my career mode on 2K was
Ass.
yeah, but it was
But it was fun.
It was enjoyable, right?
Fun as a
Because
bitch, but
it was some
dude,
shit that you never were used to, and it's like, okay, Madden tried to do it with their what was it, legacy mode or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's what
They're
it's
still
called.
doing that shit.
Yeah, it's like face
Is
of the
it-
franchise.
is it
Yeah.
the face of the
There's
franchise
only
now?
2 career modes that have ever been damn near perfected. My player mode for 2K and the my creative player mode on the show.
Yeah, the
Only
MLB on
two.
the show.
The show are the only 2 that
Shout out to MLB finally coming back to that. finally coming to Xbox.
I was like, don't say coming back, nigga. We just gave this to y'all. It's been PlayStation all
and
this
y'all
time.
gave it to us $4.
Cause pandemic.
No, it wasn't. It was. You could say coming back because they used to have MLB games on there.
Yeah.
The show never was.
Yeah, the show
But-
was on.
The show was PlayStation exclusive.
That's because MLB literally were like, "Hey, we missing out on half this money."
Yeah.
Because it used to be, what was it? EA had their MVP baseball. Apparently, 2K had a MLB 2K.
Yeah,
But then when both of those stopped for a couple of years, there was no basically baseball game for half of the player base.
Look,
I think the world
The
is also
last-
ready for another boxing game.
the
Too.
last
Absolutely.
true
The-
baseball game I played was Little League.
The
And that shit was
difficulties,
fun.
Oh, I get
difficulties
the
with-
show every year.
the difficulties with current boxing game is not
Boxing
many.
ain't the same.
Yeah, not many people know
What
the
are
boxers.
those names that are going to
Yeah.
draw you to the game?
Because you're not gonna be able to get Mayweather because he's gonna want too much.
Right. Fuck, just give me boxing. I don't give a fuck
But then
who's
you
there. I
might
just
as
want
well
to hit.
but then just buy the old game.
By the old game, or they can just come out
You
with.
know what? I did that.
Ready
Because
to
the old one
rumble.
is on Game Pass.
The old one is on Game Pass for Xbox, but like at a certain point, like the shit act funny.
I do get what you're saying though, because that's pretty much what they're about to do with college football when that comes
Right.
back.
Man,
It's
I can't
going
wait for
to
that.
it's going to be there. Obviously, they're still in light of this
with
recent
the,
incident.
and with the NCAA,
Right, I
thing
think
that
it's
goes
recent-
up,
I think the players
Court
can
case.
start getting paid now.
they can get paid, so they can
I
use
just,
the
I hope that they do not like that. Like it's not the Ultimate Team has fucked up Madden, in my personal opinion.
No, I would say what fucked up Madden is they take away and re-add features and be like, "Oh, this is the new innovation." It's like, well, no, this was
Look.
on Madden 18. You took it away for 19 and brought it back for 20
Look.
and being like, "Hey, innovation."
Look,
Like, that's what fucked up
Madden was
Yeah.
at its peak of perfection when we got the hit stick and the
Ooh,
QB vision.
Yeah,
At
I
that,
didn't like the QB vision.
they should have
I
stopped
didn't
there.
either.
I fucked with the QB.
I
vision.
liked it. and I
If you
didn't
were
like it.
good, QB Vision was okay.
was
Yeah,
okay.
I wasn't really that good using
I
this.
Right,
was okay with using it. It was
I think the realism in the QB vision wasn't
that's what it
up
was.
to par.
But see, that
Because
was
sometimes
back
you
when-
got somebody with a real life,
Who got real life good vision, but they just
shit-
gave him a bad rating, so now his QB vision is this. And there was times where it's like your QB vision is half the field, but I'll throw something at the edges of your vision, and they were it's outside of the vision, so it's going all the way off, and it's like,
Look,
why give me
Brett
half the
Favre
field?
basically had the whole fucking field.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just
You
launch
could
that
do
bitch.
no
I
wrong.
mean, but that was back when like Madden was like adding shit, and then they were adding on top of the ads. They weren't taking shit away. So like one year we got the hit stick. Then they was like, okay, well now the hit stick comes back, but you got QB vision.
Yeah,
Then it was one year it was like the hit stick, QB vision. And then I think they started doing like elusive
Juice.
shit.
Yeah, you got
with
the
the
they
quarterback.
had the,
So-
what was it, the ball hawking, where
Right.
like,
So it's like when you keep adding on top of what's already good, great. But then they started taking shit away. It's like, where the fuck did that go?
yeah,
It's
the
just like
hit stick,
2K.
the hit stick was amazing.
Every
The
year,
hit stick was
2K
amazing.
finds a
Hit
way
stick
to
made
break
niggas
the
really-
shot stick. And it pisses me off.
Because the hit stick really controlled how you ran the ball.
Yeah, how you ran the
But-
ball.
I like how I like their evolution of the hit stick, where because when the hit stick first came out, it was basically OP. But the way that they evolved the hit
Hey,
stick,
knocking niggas'
Knocking
helmets
niggas
off was
off,
my
like-
thing.
but see the way that they evolved the hit stick, where it's like it's still it still probably can cause a fumble, but you might overcommit by using that hit stick.
Yeah.
So I do like that, where now you got that drawback of you better make sure you didn't overcommit by trying to use this hit stick.
Like,
Somebody juke left is a wrap.
Yeah.
I like the I don't know what they call it. I ain't played the game in a second, but the little features that your superstars have now.
Oh, the X Factor thing.
Right, the X factors are dope. So like, if you play with Derrick Henry because of what he does in real life, if I activate this X factor, it's gonna be hard to tackle me because I can
I
run
do
you
like
over.
that. Like I got this year's Madden for free, so I've been playing it.
I've been playing
I
it on
do-
Game Pass.
I do like
Damn,
that, where
bro,
it's
you
the
just- you had to throw that in there.
I
it
got
for
this
free.
year Madden for free.
hey man.
Hey man, I got the EA Sports.
What if
thing, so
EA's cutting me a check and they find out you getting shit for free?
They ain't on a death fresh.
That ain't going not
That's
cut
Geekset.
your check.
That's Geekset check. That ain't DFS. And why
Yo.
you getting the check and not at least giving me 10%,
I
bro?
didn't, you don't know why I got it free. Maybe EA did cut me the check, so I got it
First of
free
all,
because of that.
I don't want shit for him. Yeah,
2K cut him the check. That's why he ain't talking shit.
Yeah. I love 2K.
I didn't buy 2K. I'm not a fan of 2K.
I didn't buy 2K this year.
Why are you not a fan?
They're starting to do a lot of the same shit that Madden did.
Because you don't have any competition.
That's the problem.
Non-competition breeds complacency.
But that's live fault.
Yeah.
Is it?
Because when they
got trash.
they got
Hey,
trash.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Live was
growing
cold.
up, live
I
was
used
the
to
only
love
thing on the
Live.
block. Then EA Sports Basketball
All-Star
came
Weekend,
out,
bro.
Yeah, Live
20
on 5
bucks.
was the peak.
and they never look back.
I ain't gonna lie. Ain't been a 2K better than that Live on 5 because that All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend was
cold.
dope,
Bro,
bro.
it was so cold.
Ain't been a 2K.
Yeah, that's
ain't been a 2K I like better
They-
than that.
2K still hasn't figured out how to do the All-Star
They
Weekend.
All-Star game suck. Fam.
I hate that shit.
I don't
And
even,
it's even bad. It's bad this year. Well, first of all,
they can't get the dunk contest right to say
The
I
dunk
hate
contest,
that
was,
shit.
dunk contest was cool last year because
No.
it was one like it was
No.
it was very simplistic. I'm a simple nigga. One button. All I gotta do is time that shit right, and it dunks. I looked at that shit this year. You gotta do everything your fucking self. Now I don't know if that's just because I'll be playing on next gen, but like you gotta fucking configure it.
I'm good.
I'm cool with that. I just hate it when they made you damn near play Guitar Hero to fucking dunk, and then you only rate me a 28 when I get this shit. Meanwhile, this nigga do a simple cock back at 50. Fuck you.
Yeah, man. All-Star Weekend.
Yo,
X squared, X circle.
right, you gotta fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm
goddamn.
cool.
25.
Dance Revolution to dunk.
He said 20.
Nigga, I might as well put my virtual helmet on and do it for real.
Right. But no, I feel like not having that competition really fucked 2K up.
Oh, for
They
sure.
fucked all
'Cause-
sports game up.
Because they were guaranteed to check every year. Like no
Oh, for
matter
sure.
what.
Because the last good live was whatever.
05 was the peak.
05.
05
Yeah.
No,
was the
like
peak.
they slowly started coming. I think the last good one was
Probably 07, 08.
Dwight Howard.
07.
Dwight Howard was on the cover. I think that's like
That's-
10.
That was
might be
10.
10, yeah.
I didn't like 10. I say like 08. 08 was
I
probably
stopped
last
playing
one.
live.
07 was
What two?
terrible.
What was that? Was 2K11 that came out there that year?
So, yeah, the first 2K, I think when I was like, for sure this is better is the Jordan year. That was 11. Was that
Right.
11?
Oh, that's when they changed.
When
it
they
from
put
EA.
Jordan on the cover,
That's not 10?
that's 11.
I'm pretty sure that was 11. 'Cause I think that was my
10.
freshman year of college.
Dang, who
10
was on
might have
cover
been
of 10?
Kobe.
Kobe was on 9.
Yeah, Kobe was 8 or 9.
And 8 was Garnett. Who the fuck was on 10? I can't remember.
Durant,
who was on 10.
Derrick
was
Rose?
10 No, Kevin
No,
Durant.
11 was Jordan. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the cover now. Let me go back here.
Because one,
No,
it was
'cause-
3 different covers.
It was Kobe was 10.
Kobe was 10 too?
Yeah, I must say because it was the
Yeah, it was.
that's the
And then let me look at
Like 2K really got interesting when they
9 was Garnett.
when they
so
added the
10
the draft
10 was
combine.
10 was when it
Right,
got
yeah,
Kobe.
when you created your my player.
8
they added
was,
the draft
draft
combine.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Yeah,
Uh,
11 was the last. 2K11 was the first year I had bought 2K over live. Like, whereas I didn't buy, because remember 2K5 I had them because that was when it was $20.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna get that. And then
Nah, that 2K5 was go.
Yeah. And then I think the last 2K I bought, because 19 was on Game Pass, so I got that for free.
Me too.
I think was
I bought 2K20.
Yeah, 2K5 was.
I didn't buy
ESPN.
I
2K20.
skipped 20 and I got 21 because of
I
Game
bought-
Pass.
I bought
I want to say maybe 16 because I definitely
I bought 20 because I had to get the D Wade.
The anniversary. shit.
Yeah.
I want to say maybe
See,
16.
That's like fam. Video games have really gotten us comfortable with playing tennis shoe prices.
Yeah.
Cause that motherfucker and the Kobe one too was
Yeah, but I paid that shit out over a period of time. I'm like, I'm not gonna cash out on y'all one straight out.
Cause I was like, so every game or most of the games that you like was portable. Like all that shit converted over. So like if you bought it on the regular Xbox, when you get your new system, all that shit convert over. But not 2K. 2K wanted me to spend a whole another $70.
they didn't have like a, what is that, crossover edition? I know.
Nope.
I think
Madden came with the
I
new
thought Madden
version.
you had to pay
When
$2
you-
more.
Nope, it came with the version.
On PlayStation, when you buy a 2K, it automatically gives you the PS5 version.
So that's just Microsoft.
Yeah,
then.
Microsoft sucked my dick.
So
But shout out to niggas who had.
But see,
I had a
Microsoft-
gift card.
Microsoft normally gives you like a computer version of it, so
hey, you
can
know
play
what
it
game
on
was low key
PC.
cold?
What's that?
NBA Inside Drive.
Was that the one with T Mac on the? I'm not.
That was the one with Vince Carter on the
I
drink.
think that was
Oh,
the one
yeah,
Vince Carter
When he was
Right.
East Band, when he was East Band
Yeah.
and shit.
Is that the one where the rappers were just now an expansion team? On
That
the
might have been
you,
courtside.
You had
because all I remember was
you
like
had
you could keep
Wizard-
changing the time
Wizard
in
Jordan.
the middle of the game.
Yeah,
That might have
Inside
been
Drive was
courtside.
cold. That
What
was
you
on there.
thinking of?
The theme song is what sold me on that. Like
That
the
shit was-
opening of that shit.
that shit was
Just
cold.
lets you know how many
That was-
basketball games really used to be out there.
Xbox really had some shit.
Yeah, Xbox. is
Remember NFL Fever?
that. Yes. Nigga.
NFL Fever was cold.
Nah, you want to know what game was the shit? NBA Streets 2.
Volume 2 was the shit.
Yeah,
Two
Volume
was
2 was
classic.
Two was-
That's classic.
two
That's
was
a game
complete.
changer.
Mhm.
That was a game changer right there.
It
The
was.
first two was good.
That's
It
the
was,
reason why
it was
there's
when
a
they
Streets
started
mode
doing
now.
the extra shit. I was like,
Yeah.
I liked the N1 game. It was decent for what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that one that had. What was that
What the
one that
fuck
had
was the name of that
rappers? Which one had rappers playing street ball? Was it called street ball?
you
I
talking
think it
about
was
NBA
Street
Ballers?
Ball. NBA Ballers.
It
NBA
was
Ballers.
Ballers.
Yeah, NBA
Because
Ballers.
Onyx is like a damn near
Oh, that was
undefeated.
the one that
you-
had Stephon Marbury.
Yeah, on the cover because you
Yeah.
could
He
ice
was
out your
Strawberry.
player and
That game was
shit.
so trash.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Bro,
try that.
You didn't play NBA
I played
That
it
game
solely
was so
for the.
trash.
I played it solely for the culture because you can ice out your player. Like nigga had the
I
big
feel
ass
like I
diamond
played a lot of
earrings.
bad games for the culture because I definitely bought Def Jam Icon.
Oh, absolutely.
I just like Vendetta. Vendetta was.
Yeah, that was done on purpose.
Okay.
Damn, bro. Like,
What the fuck?
mind your business.
Oh, excuse me for trying to be
On
helpful.
camera too. Like,
We know it's there.
Yeah, we did that on purpose to her.
we talk about this all the time.
Yeah,
I'm bad. I
I
was
You
trying to
know-
be helpful.
you don't watch
Wait,
enough
what
of my show.
on Spiritual Alchemist, there's a misspell of spiritual,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
told her I won't fix it until she records an episode. I have her actual correct logo already.
Spirit Hall.
Spirit tall.
Spirit Hall.
I was just trying to be helpful.
No, we bit.
But
Bro,
I
you know, nigga, that's
You
been
know
up there
what?
for like 6
You a
months.
Bougie nigga.
Like, but
But you just called me cheap.
You both.
You can be cheap
It was-
and bougie.
I told you,
went from
same monster,
lavish
different beast,
to
bro.
cheap to bougie.
I,
Hey, you all over the spectrum, nigga.
You cheap, boozy, sophisticated motherfucker. See, you just. You know.
Hey, but like we got classic games growing up though.
yeah.
Like,
Would you be interested in a reboot of the Def Jam series?
yeah,
It depends, bro.
Absolutely.
Are we getting the wrestling version or are we getting the fighter version?
I don't want Def Jam Icon
I
ever
want
again.
Def Jam Fight from New York.
I want Vendetta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Def
want
Jam
Vendetta.
I want Vendetta.
Vendetta was
Which
the
is-
wrestling version,
Which
right?
is
Vendetta.
crazy because that was originally supposed to be the WCW game.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when they were they did Mayhem,
Yeah,
and then they were gonna come back with they weren't gonna call it Mayhem 2, but I think they was gonna be like the tentative name was WCW 2001.
yeah.
And WCW ended up going out of business at that time, but they had already started development and working on the game. It was like, well, what the fuck we gonna do? And then somebody in the office had the bright idea. Was like, well, let's put rappers in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
They
See
was
if
already
that's-
they was
I-
already running around and wrestling at the
and
time.
see if that
anyway.
shit
I-
work.
I like Vendetta, but Fight for New York.
Fight for New York
I'm-
had a feel to it.
I sat and watched somebody do a
I like
playthrough.
creating the player and having a feeling immersive.
The story mode for Fight for New York was kind of dope.
Yeah,
I still don't think it was better than Vendetta though.
Vendetta was cold.
Yeah, Vendetta, was cold, bro.
it was
Vendetta was
different,
it was
great.
it was a trendsetter.
It's better than Icon.
You know, Redman.
Fight
had
for New
a-
York is better than Icon.
Redman
Yeah,
had a
Icon was
finishing
trash.
move.
Icon was trash, bro. The whole record scratch shit. Fuck that.
I'm mad I bought that too.
Everybody bought it, bro.
I didn't buy it.
You bought
I
it
watched
for
my
the
guy
culture.
play it.
You bought it for the
I didn't buy
culture.
that shit.
Just beating niggas.
Hey, did y'all like Bulletproof?
Yeah, I fucked
That
with
was
Bulletproof was my shit.
Yeah, I fucked with Bulletproof.
Bulletproof is my
50
shit.
have two
It was too
Yep.
short for me.
Bulletproof and
The one in the sand.
Blood in the Sand.
Blood in the sand.
Good
games?
shit,
I,
cuz.
I
Blood in the
heard
Sand.
they were nice. I just never got around to play.
I like-
Blood in the Sand was
Bulletproof
dope.
was tight.
Bulletproof
was
good.
better.
I didn't really play Blood in the Sand. But Bulletproof was dope.
I didn't play Blood in the Sand.
Yeah.
Blood
But
in
Bulletproof
the
was the
sand.
shit.
I don't think I
picked up
put
at the
forth
end of,
effort to buy that.
Bulletproof, but,
Were the same people who made that? Did they make True Crimes? Or was that Rockstar?
Rockstar did True Crime.
Because True Crimes was dope.
I
Yeah,
like True
'cause,
Crimes. True Crimes LA.
Yeah,
That was my shit.
yeah, I like True Crimes.
And then they did they had two. They had two, right?
Yeah, it was
True
when they
Crime.
did-
True Crime LA, and then it was one in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think they came back and they did like one was like an old school.
I thought
film.
wasn't one like noir or
Like,
some shit?
like
yeah,
Noir or
yeah.
something?
I gotta
Yeah.
think about
Noir.
LA Noir.
LA Noir.
Was that part of the True Crime series?
No.
It's not a part of it, but like Rockstar made it. It's
It
the
was
same.
True Crime Streets of LA and then New York City is the two up though. I didn't think
Yeah.
they had. Both of those were by Activision, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, then that was L.A. Noir might have been a Rockstar guy.
Yeah, L.A. Noir was a Rockstar game
yeah.
because you had Red Dead, all the Grand Theft Auto, L.A. Noir, Max Payne, Bully, which was a fucking game niggas slept on.
I don't like Max
Warrior.
Payne.
I didn't.
I like
Max.
Max Payne. I like the first one.
I'm gonna say
Midnight Club,
Wasn't Mark Wahlberg Max Payne?
In the movie, yeah.
in the
In the
movie,
movie, yeah.
And they fucked that up.
Manhunt.
How do y'all feel about the Hitman franchise?
The movie or the
Movie or the games?
The games.
Ooh,
um.
I haven't played a Hitman
Hitman
game in so long.
I got
I
one
played
for
Hitman.
free.
The new
I played
Hitman just
Hitman
come out.
3.
I think it's a new Hitman. I don't know how old it is, but it's
It just
pretty
came.
recent.
It just came out.
That's what I thought.
They literally just dropped it because they're rebooting the series.
I was watching somebody
I don't like how they
Twitch
reboot.
it.
Are
It
they
looked
rebooting
cold.
Resident Evil, or they just gonna keep expanding?
Not
Duh.
even just came. I keep
Rockstar had a
Village
had
looked
a
like it was
certain
dope though.
game.
Village looked dope.
Oh damn!
Did not know that.
What?
New Hitman came out in January,
January.
but I saw
thought
somebody
it came out.
twitching it the other day and it looked cold.
Yeah, no, I fucks with the Hitman. It's
I
just
seen it
sometimes it
pop
becomes too complicated for me.
Because it's about
Yeah,
espionage.
I like a good
Yeah,
intricate
you gotta
game, but
sneak-
don't
it's too sneaky.
overcomplicate.
It's the assassination plots be too much for me sometimes. It's like, bro, so I gotta I can't just go in here guns a blazing.
Right,
that's-
that's
but-
what I'll be on.
but that's
man.
what I like.
I like
straight through the front door.
But that's what I like about it, though. That's what I used to love about Siphon Filter and
Cypher Filter is my shit.
damn, what's the one with
Splinter
Snake?
Cell?
Oh,
Metal Gear.
Oh no,
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
But that's what I used to like about them games was like, bro, sometimes you got to think outside the box.
Dog, what
Metal
was
Gear
the
literally
one-
gave you
the
a box,
assassin aspect,
but-
I do like. That's the one thing I miss from Assassin's Creed, like 2.
Yeah.
Like having to be a legit assassin.
And that's what
Yeah.
made me stop playing Assassin's
no,
Creed.
well, Odyssey is cold. Now,
Odyssey was cold.
you got because you still got your
Even-
aspect where you need to be.
I wanna
you
play
need be an
Valhalla, though.
assassin.
Valhalla
What'd you
is
play
the
on?
same.
Yeah,
I got an Xbox, but I want to get a PS5 though. I got an Xbox One.
We all get PS5s around here,
Why
bro.
you want a PS5?
I'm
At this current
For this
moment in
guy
time,
named Peter Parker, that
I'm-
Microsoft
I'm
missing
doing
out
it
on
for
all
Miles.
my
Speaking
I'm doing it for
of-
Miles.
I was
I
upset. I was upset at
I gotta get the Spider-Man game.
the Spider-Man.
I
Miles
just saw a
Morales game.
commercial.
You
for,
like it?
I loved it. It was entirely way too short.
because it was an offshoot game. It wasn't necessarily Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
I know, but you shouldn't make me pay whole new game price.
I feel him on. No, I feel him on that.
That should have been a $20
Because
deal.
Oh
that-
wait, if it's a
that-
DLC, treat it as
That's
a DLC.
how they got me with the Final Fantasy VII reboot, dog. I thought I was getting the full game. Like, no, nigga, you just got part 1,
Like no,
and
don't
then
do
gave
that.
it to us for free like 6 months later.
They don't do that shit to me,
I
bro.
haven't played that either. I got that.
Play what? Final
The
Fantasy?
reboot.
The reboot. Yeah, I got it. It was one of the PlayStation Plus games, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
that's why I got mad. It was free later.
Yeah.
It's
What's
fine.
the concept of Final Fantasy? Like I see a lot of people like it. I never paid attention.
never-
I've only played 7 to be honest.
I've never played it.
It's a RPG game.
Yeah, like a
I like
fantasy
7,
RPG.
but I haven't played all the other ones.
I love RPG games.
You played the remake?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I love it. I played 10 and then 10X. But I didn't get into like 12, 13
Yeah,
online. I
Fable
didn't
was
get
my
into
shit.
that.
I've only played 7. I played the
Fable
old one
was
and
my
the new.
series.
And the
Wait,
new one.
what?
That's it.
What?
Fable,
Fable.
the Fable series.
I love
I heard of
Fable
it, never
too.
played
That was
it.
my.
I never had an
played it.
Xbox
Which one was
at
Fable
that
2?
time when they were
That's
out.
the one where you got to the end and you unlock that chest and you
It
can
did
either get
on
$1
Xbox,
million,
right?
own all the
Yeah.
homes, or it was something at the end of it.
What was?
I can't remember the actual plot because
I
it's
think
been so
Fable
long.
3 is my shit.
Top 5 video games.
Of all
Ooh.
time.
Oh,
You snapped.
time.
I was about to say, what's your favorite 3 video games?
Yeah,
Like,
your
shit.
top. Let's just do your top 5 favorite video
Right, give me your
games.
top 5 favorite
Top 5 favorite video games
from
Well,
any era, any generation.
Perfect Dark.
Whoo, that was 64, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
You know, people used to like Turok, and I never understood it.
I
I never-
actually liked Turok.
It was
Turok wasn't
different.
bad.
It was different for its
Turok
time.
wasn't bad.
I never understood that either.
Was you a Doom dude? Cause you like Doom? Cause
No,
I
Like
fucks with Doom on the low key.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay.
You love doing nigga shit, don't you?
Yep.
Not mad at you.
Yeah.
I
just
just want
said
to
it.
do hood rat shit with my friends.
That's definitely what you'll do in San Andreas.
I actually never got in the game.
God damn.
Grand Theft Auto.
Damn.
5
this
is the first
tough.
one
This-
I've ever finished.
It's like I can do
Facts.
fucking like systems, but like goddamn of all time, nigga.
Just pick 5 games that you fuck with. If you walk to the crib right now and somebody had every game, 5 games you would play right away.
Right, like 5 games that you would still play today from any of it.
Oh yeah, so Perfect Dark, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Red Dead Redemption 2.
I heard that shit was litty.
That
Yeah.
shit.
So
Because
much
even
fun.
Tori would repeatedly play that forever.
Like when I first I bought
Being
it,
on the horses.
dog.
wild.
We played that shit for a weekend straight.
Dog, that game was, especially when the online dropped.
Oh.
Online, the shenanigans that went on with online.
Oh, my goodness.
That's when you found out the West was wild.
Yeah,
that shit was truly. That was so much fun.
Perfect Dark, San Andreas, Red Dead 2.
yeah. Fight for New York.
Y'all niggas really love that shit.
NFL 2K5.
Ooh, 2K5 was so cold.
That's what T.O. on the cover.
That's a solid 5.
I'll go. So Super Smash Brothers Melee.
I'm not mad at you on that one.
That
Not
game was
at all.
so much fun.
Definitely not mad at you on that one.
Vice City, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, they had the
They
when
had the
dropped
best
2-pack.
cars.
When they dropped the 2-pack and they came
The
out
only
with the
thing-
biker gang
My only problem with
and the
Vice
Ballad
City
of Gay
was-
Tony.
They had the.
That was 4.
That was 4. That wasn't
That
on
was
Vice
4.
City.
That was in Vice
was
City.
before.
That was 4.
Vice City was wild though.
Because Vice City didn't have any expansion packs.
Nah, but they had the best cars.
Yeah. And I love that soundtrack. That soundtrack is.
And you could drive through Tony's neighborhood.
Yeah.
From Scarface.
They just updated the soundtrack on 5.
Yeah, Monte just told us.
Honestly, I'd probably put Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's just. It's a recent game, but that's probably some of the most fun that I've had.
Doing
Just
some
doing
Spartan shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That was a terrible game too.
What?
That Rome.
Oh, Rise.
Rome.
Or whatever the fuck it was when like Xbox One first came out.
Yeah, that was that
exclusive.
Rise. I got my
terrible.
Xbox One late, so I didn't play it when it first dropped. It was free by the time I played it, and I didn't really fuck with it. There's this free to play game. It's called Warframe.
I've heard of it.
Warframe grew on me.
I like that game because it's been 9 years I've been playing it, and it still feels fresh.
Yeah, they do a good job at updating it.
And
Is that 3 or 4? Where we
that's 4. And then the 5th one.
You had to Google some shit, Mike?
Madden 05. Is that the one? That was the one Ray Lewis was on the cover, right?
Yeah.
Because that was the first hit stick one. Madden 05.
I liked Madden 05. One better than 2K5.
I
love 2K5 because you could play as
the first person mode
nigga,
was so
first
cold.
person.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
The presentation of 2K5.
I'll give you that.
So
That is fair.
highlights on the halftime.
Yes,
That is
nigga.
fair.
Nigga, it was a whole ESPN show at the end of the game.
It was an ESPN game.
I
Yeah.
know.
What do you expect?
That
They
is
go-
fair.
That was one of the
But-
games where it's like halftime. I put the controller down, look at my
Being-
highlights.
Right.
Being on defense in
I
that
did
first
that.
person
That was
mode.
me. That was me.
Being on defense in first person mode, because I used to always play defense.
took you back.
Oh yeah, the first person.
It wasn't as fun as if you were a running back or a quarterback in first person mode.
Yeah.
That's a
So
Or a receiver in first.
or a
person.
receiver, yeah. Like offense in first person mode was much better than defense. And so that's and the hit stick was just cold. And that was my shit. So yeah, that's my 5.
It's on you, Mikey.
Oh damn,
Mikey.
pressure. I'll probably go 007 GoldenEye. SmackDown, Know Your Role.
Ooh, that's nice. That's the first time we got backstage.
This is tough.
No,
Jesus.
you're wrong. Oh yeah, that was the third installment of the SmackDown franchise.
Second one, I think.
Yeah, the
Second,
second
because it was
one.
Know Your Role, Shut Your Mouth.
Yeah.
It was
No,
SmackDown 1, SmackDown 2,
2.
and then
So
it was
technically
SmackDown.
the third
This is the
one.
third
was
one.
Know Your
Roll,
Yeah.
and then Shut Your
'Cause
Mouth.
Rock was on the cover.
Because the fifth one was
Here Come the Pain. That's on my list.
Yeah.
You can't have that, Tom.
That's on my
I
list.
go No Mercy,
That's a good game.
Bulletproof. Super Smash Bros.
All right. Let me run mine down while I can still remember half of these. All right. Rival Schools.
What? Wait, what year is this?
PlayStation 2 is all I remember, fam.
What the fuck is that?
Think of Tekken
Did ain't you
King
supposed to be
of
the fact check
Fighters
guy?
and yeah, think if Tekkens and King of Fighter had a baby and gave you like Dragon Ball like powers and shit got real.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Halo 3.
Ooh, I like that.
Best Halo.
Never got into Halo.
That was my
that was
favorite.
the best.
was
Here
the-
Come the Pain.
The Death of Master Chief.
Yep. Not really. Because he came back in 4.
Yeah, well, the end of the
First
game.
place.
Yeah, the end of the Master Chief Collection.
His rival schools game. Never heard of this game.
Yeah,
It's a
dog.
Capcom game.
It was definitely a PlayStation. That shit got litty.
Capcom.
Double disc too. That shit got litty. Here come the playing handles.
I ain't never heard of that.
I'm sorry, Destiny
heard
2,
We're
because
not
that's
as
my
old as
shit
Tom.
right
What
now.
the?
Rival School is not that old, fam.
It's on the first PlayStation.
Hey, first PlayStation has some code.
They had
No, they had some hits. Oh no, they
No.
definitely had some hits.
Why you calling this nigga bougie? I was working at the post office, fam. Nigga, I would get off of work, get paid, go right to the GameStop in Mayfair Mall. It'd just be like cashing
That's my
out.
favorite GameStop, low key. I don't know why. I just like that one.
Just cashing
Shout out
out.
to Funko Land.
Definitely shout out to Funko Land.
Actually, Funko
My
Land was some
nigga.
shit.
It was Funko Land.
You know what I
before
loved about
GameStop.
Funko Land?
And,
They had a price
KB
paperless.
Toys.
KB Toys.
KB Toys. Is
Oh,
shit.
damn.
That was in
Hey,
Mayfair too.
Hey, my bad. Did you finish your list?
I got to the 5th one. I couldn't fucking remember.
What was the other one? Electronic Boutique.
EB Games.
EB Game. That was my shit, dog.
Ooh,
That
dog.
was my
It's
shit.
crazy. At the end of the day, they all became GameStop.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the niggas was like, "Hey, fam, we can beef or we can get money."
Like, I know the niggas at Funko Land used to get tired.
Oh, and
of-
college football is my last one because
I
I
used-
didn't fuck with Madden, but I love college football.
Oh, that's what
NCAA college
NCAA football was. My
I don't even care
shit.
what fucking year it was. It damn near was the same game every year.
Oh, my favorite was what year was goddamn. It was
That 1 year.
yeah.
Yeah,
that
football they was
one
all the
year.
same. The only
The
one
one
that
year with
changed.
Reggie Bush on the cover.
Yeah.
Oh, seven.
Oh, 07?
Oh,
Okay.
seven.
Yep, 07 was the best one.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
07, and then was that the
11
one?
was good.
Which one was Vic?
That was old.
That was Madden.
No.
He didn't.
Vic-
Was he
no,
on
his,
NCAA? I didn't think he was on
his B
NCAA.
Tech year.
I didn't know he was on NCAA.
No, I don't think he was on it, but I think he was one of his. He
Oh,
only
that
had
would have
two.
been.
B-
That would have been 02.
Like 03, right?
03.
Because I thought he can't. No, I'm pretty sure his rookie year was.
His rookie year was
I thought his rookie.
01, 2000.
So he was
There's
been
a
on
bunch
one
of
too.
niggas with cell phones, and we sitting here trying to think about it.
I ain't got reception.
I'm in the
I
process
just like
of
to try
Googling.
to- I just like to
I'm
try
in
to
the
see how
process of
good I
Googling
can
it.
remember shit, man.
So that's why
Year with Mark Sanchez on it.
I think that was 11.
My offhand brain is reserved for wrestling facts only.
I can respect that.
I spit some shit.
Juan,
out.
it's on you.
I can respect that.
Oh, my favorite was NCAA.
11 was Tebow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 had to do from Michigan on there. I don't know who the fuck dog is.
Denard Robinson.
Denard Robinson, yeah.
My bad.
Now he a running back or some shit, or
He in the league.
when he was,
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
yeah.
Put him on the cover. He didn't-
Shit, Tebow came back. He a tight end though, so
Yeah.
you know,
All right. So obviously
it's gonna be all wrestling games.
actually no.
No.
No Mercy.
Got to.
Super Mario for Nintendo.
Ooh,
1, 2, 3 World.
The very first
You
one.
got
No. The one. Which one was the one with Yoshi? Super Mario World.
World.
That's my shit. Anything with Yoshi, that was my shit. So No Mercy.
Mario
Super
64
Mario
is my
World.
shit.
Mario 64 was cold.
GoldenEye. Oh, NFL 2K5. That's my
oh
shit.
for sure.
Like, I could like I watched a YouTube video. Like I was still playing, but I'm gonna know them graphics is shitty. But I was still playing.
Playing, oh for sure.
Like I was still playing.
It's a lot of games like that. fam.
To was
Yeah.
OP as fucking that game.
Sometimes you just gotta look back.
It's
Like fuck it,
definitely
I
OP,
still
just
fucking
toss it
play.
up.
He's catching up.
Oh, and here comes the pain.
Of course.
What Tecmo Bowl? I'll still fucking play Tecmo Bowl
No,
to this day.
Tecmo Super Bowl was the shit on Nintendo.
Like I'll still play that shit.
That one cutscene where like you at the goal line, you show
Oh, when you get
jump
stopped.
over,
Oh yeah.
and he catch you.
Nah, when you throw that long ass pass and dog catches it.
Did y'all
So-
play? Did y'all fuck with Double Dragons?
Of course.
That's my shit.
You know what? Double Dragon is a really
That might be my fifth
Hey.
one. I'm gonna take Super Smash Bros. out, but I'm gonna put Double Dragons.
Wait, what's his one? Double Dragon on Super Nintendo. Or-
That was
on
arcade
Sega.
at first.
arcade.
Arcade.
That was arcade at first, and I say I think Genesis.
I had it on Genesis.
I say I
Okay.
had Genesis.
Y'all remember Red Carpet Bowling Line?
What?
Yeah.
There's a bowling alley
yeah,
called
yeah.
Red
Oh, the
Carpet.
Yeah.
I have to talk
I
about the
used-
game.
and
That
I
one on
li-
Thurston.
Yeah.
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 And I used to live on Silver Spring. So
I lived on 66 too. I lived by Westmont.
It wasn't that far of a walk.
Mm-hmm.
I would get some change and walk up there just to play WrestleFest.
Yep.
Okay.
I would eat French fries and play WrestleFest.
I told you,
because the shit was cracking.
I told you, MKE Nights has WrestleFest in there.
But for some odd reason, I don't want to play Retromania. It is the same concept.
It don't feel the same.
Yeah,
If you're not using
Yeah,
the
I don't-
actual pad,
yeah, I don't want to play. Like,
using your control,
Right, that's the game.
That's
you
SSX
got
trick-
the
SSX
button
tricky.
mashing. I'm thinking about buying one of the little cat.
That
thinking about buying one
I
of
was
those
more of
cabinets.
a cool borders kind of guy.
Cool board.
Did y'all fuck with 10? Was it 1080? The snowboarding game on N64?
Wave Runners.
Wave.
I didn't like Wave. I didn't fuck with
Wave Runners. I only liked
I'd
it
fuck
when
with
you were
Wave
when it was the arcade. You
Yeah.
were actually on the.
Yeah.
But 1080 was
Y'all
dope. That
fuck
was a
with the
snowboarding game.
cruising? USA
Cruising.
Cruising.
Cruising USA was my
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It didn't feel the same once they gave it
But I
to
didn't-
it in home.
But that was the one I
But
was
it was
like
still
the
good.
arcade. I like that on arcade.
No, I had the steering wheel.
Yeah.
I like that one on arcade.
Did y'all ever play Time Cop? The one where he actually had the gun with it.
They made a home version.
It was Time Crisis, is what it was called, arcade. But
Yeah.
when it was here at the home, it was called Time Cop.
Time Crisis is my
Chuck E.
shit.
Cheese's have all them.
I
shit.
actually had like
Mhm.
both of the fucking guns. We used to really be in the room getting busy
Ninja
with that
Turtles
shit.
was my jam.
Ninja
for
Turtles
sure.
is my shit.
Oh yeah, you had to.
The Simpsons game.
That's the only reason why
Oh, the
I
Simpsons
go.
hit and run.
That's the only reason why I used to go to
That
Bounce
was
Milwaukee,
shit.
because up in the bar
Yeah.
area
Yeah.
you could play it with infinite coins.
Low key, the Disney games was cold back in the day.
Not Lion King. Fuck Lion King.
Well, I
That
didn't say
shit
that.
was,
Wow.
that was unbeatable.
No. Lion King, I think it was like stage 2.2 when you had to be Simba. They made this one fucking jump damn near
Where you
fucking
couldn't get it, yeah.
impossible.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about Shaq Fu?
The
remake.
original or the remake?
Oh, they had a remake.
I didn't play the
Yeah.
remake.
I'm talking about the
I
original.
played the remake.
The
The
original
remake
okay.
was short, but it was.
decent.
I like the remake.
It was decent.
The original
I
one
played the
wasn't
remake.
bad, dog.
I didn't
It was
play the
just
remake
niggas just didn't want a big 7'2" nigga doing karate.
Yeah.
We didn't want it back then, but it made sense.
Did it?
That's because
Really?
he was popping at the time.
Shaq-
So it was
Yeah,
like,
Shaq
fucking
was everywhere.
He was
He
just
had
popping
rap
at Shaq,
albums.
so it just worked.
Yeah, I must
Right.
say Shaq was definitely everywhere you look.
Yeah.
So it just
How
worked.
did y'all feel about the later models of Streets of Rage?
I didn't keep playing Streets of Rage. Actually,
I really wasn't.
I definitely think
I
we like
wasn't.
Streets of Rage 5.
Yeah, I really
didn't-
I think
wasn't.
one
It
just
wasn't-
recently came, either got
it wasn't-
re-released
I
or
think it got
just.
re-released.
when you
That
niggas was
wasn't-
Streets of Raging, I was
That
king
wasn't
of
my
fighting.
stilo. I wasn't big on
Where
fighting.
did
What
we-
was the game where you turned into animals?
While
It was
you were
a fight.
fighting,
It was a fighting game that you could turn into like beastie ass animals.
oh,
Yeah, it was a 4 just came out last year.
you talking about the one where they be
Rage.
screaming Ultra, Killer Instinct?
No.
No.
Even though that was a fucking wild ass game.
I love
Blood
Blood.
roar. No. What the fuck is? the
I know
name?
what you're thinking.
It's been a lot of miscellaneous ass fighting games.
That's what
Yeah.
I.
But it was one where it's like it was a fight, but then you could like hit a button and you could turn to an animal. Each character had like an animal.
Ultra
you turned
Beast.
to.
I do not.
That was my shit.
Bloody Roar.
Bloody roar. There we go.
I mean, but back then you didn't have to put so much effort into a game like you do now. Like, first of all,
Oh yeah, we loved the simple back in the day.
graphically, you didn't have to put that much
No.
work graphically. Two, you only had to build just enough for a disc. There was no DLCs or online or nothing like that.
Wasn't
So
an
what-
open world shit.
Yeah, what shipped to you is what all you fucking got.
Yeah.
You know,
Where
You
do
had
we
to make it
rank
work.
Tekken on fighting games?
top 5.
Because I feel like when people
Top
talk
3.
fighting games, they automatically assume Mortal Kombat, and then they don't want to
Street
talk about
Fighter.
Street Fighter. But no one
But
wants
that's
to
only
talk about Tekken.
Because
Tekken's
them two got
a staple.
legacies,
Tekken's
though.
a fighting staple.
Now I will say I feel like Tekken veered off the beaten path with a lot of shit they was doing, but
so did
No.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Damn near all of them kind of did.
Everybody
Think about
went to the matter
It's
of
hard
fact.
you know how many
It's
times
everybody
Street
try to-
Fighter
try to-
re-released part
it.
2?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bro, dog.
Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo,
I
Street Fighter 2 Turbo
I
Ultra,
want
Gold
you to
Edition.
How many
understand.
Street Fighter B's is out there, nigga?
No. Dog, I want y'all to understand that when Street Fighter 2 came out, everybody played the regular. 6 months later, they released the Championship Edition. Then they turned around a year later and released Turbo Edition. Like literally
Off of part 2, right?
all of 2, and all the difference was you can use the bosses. You can fight faster. There was no extra characters added or nothing. It was just these 12 motherfuckers
When Street Fighter stuck
for
the
damn
nigga
near
in-
10
when
years.
Street Fighter stuck the nigga in the pink suit and called him Dan,
Damn.
I was
Caught
like,
him then.
Gave him a lower grade ass fight style.
it was. I think that was the answer they had when
Speaking
fucking
of niggas
Mortal
fighting
Com-
in suits.
Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
it was,
just started swapping pallets.
Yeah, it was
It
Johnny.
was like,
it
well,
was Johnny-
shit, we could just put anybody in a
I
karate
want
suit.
to hear the second half of this. Speaking of niggas fighting in suits.
Y'all play Moonwalker?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael
Yeah.
Jackson. No, that shit was fun.
Wasn't that on Sega?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember that nigga going to the bar and they broke out to song and dance to get Bubbles back. That's all I remember about that game.
Would you play that today?
Moonwalker.
Yeah.
On some nostalgia shit, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
nostalgia
If we had like a true unadulterated, unlimited arcade where you just scroll and find your game, I would definitely play that, dog. I would fucking do a YouTube channel just playing old ass games with us.
Anything is possible, bro.
I mean, that's basically what Up, Up, Down, Down started as.
Yeah.
Niggas just got together, played old games. They all just had names.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who did not want to see the one where Sasha Banks is on here kicking ass to like
And Street Fighter.
Lobo to Adventures of Lolo 2.
That's terrible.
That's what they were playing one day. Like, dog, X was playing some terrible ass games.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
that'd
like
be good
I'll be
content.
watching this channel. He had like this series called Superstar Checkpoint, and like he would interview them, and they would be playing their favorite game.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I was like, dog, some of you motherfuckers, what childhood did y'all have?
Because dog, it was
These
one
shits is
episode.
terrible.
It was one episode. Cody came on there as Stardust playing Battlefront. And bro, when he was telling the story of how he existed in the Star Wars world, I was like, look, dog, you niggas is not using dude right on TV. Because the way he made up this story, bro, in character while playing video games, dog, was hilarious.
Hey, I fucked with Stardust.
I did fuck with Stardust.
I was a Stardust fan.
They wasn't ready. Honestly, bro, most of Cody's character, his gimmicks were actually pretty good.
They didn't
Like
know what
when
to
he
do
was
with
the
them.
dashing
Yeah,
one,
Dashing
that
Cody
shit
was
was
dope
cold.
too. Yeah, he used to put the paper bag over motherfuckers' heads and shit.
Like, dog,
But no, Stardust was my dude.
I knew Cody
That
was
my
a
shit,
star
nigga.
when he did the angle with Rey Mysterio, and he was supposed to be disconfigured, but the
Oh, he broke his
motherfucker
nose?
came out there with a clear mask.
On what though?
It made me feel sorry for the nigga,
what the-
and he got a clear mask on.
Like
I'm
that.
like, you did nothing wrong with you.
But that
But he did really break his nose though, right?
he broke his
Yeah, I
nose.
said he really
I mean,
broke
he
his
was
nose.
really
right?
hurt.
But it was healed,
Healed.
and that's when they thought about doing the
Right.
mask thing. Like, you know
Right.
what? Because what was the nigga before who did the mask thing?
Undertaker.
No.
No,
Smart nigga who ended up finding out
oh.
that Benoit head was
something
really fucked up.
Nowinski.
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 What the
Yeah.
fuck is his name?
Chris Nowinski.
Chris Nowinski, yeah. Because I remember him doing it one time when he
Oh.
actually really broke his jaw.
I'm like, bro, but they put him in a clear one.
But that's so we can actually not.
It was like an
But I
8
think it's
month
just how he
mind.
looked with it on. It's just-
It was like an 8-month mind fuck of
Yeah.
what's wrong with Cody. Oh, this is psychological. It gotta be.
I mean, your daddy is.
And then he used to
Dusty
throw
Rhodes.
a temper tantrum when somebody hit him in the face.
Yes.
That used to be funny. He used to get mad. Just so it's okay, bro.
But that was the great
it
thing
was-
about Cody, dog. Cody the wrestler is definitely better than Cody the executive. I said it. I said
He's
it.
doing his thing as an executive, bro.
I think he is doing this thing as an executive.
He getting entirely too much TV time to be an executive.
If he's an
Did
executive,
we forget that there was the
Nigga, it was a whole
wrestler?
Vince McMahon angle for
Yeah.
like 1,000 years.
But
But McMahon
Vince
was like
had-
the main,
He
the
had to
main
save
villain.
he had to save his company. Cody don't have to save his company right now.
He's trying to make his company. He's trying to skyrocket that motherfucker.
He
Yeah.
has enough. Look,
is he
bro.
really though?
Look, bro.
I mean, yeah.
You got
Yeah.
enough niggas from the indie that we fuck with that we don't need to see you every week.
But he's putting
I'm
over
just
those.
saying.
indie
But he's
stars.
one of the faces.
Now
so
in
why
the
would we not
beginning, I
wanna
was
see him?
cool with it because he was having some great ass matches getting niggas over. But now I feel like you just on TV.
No, he's still getting over
No, he's Vince
younger
McMahon.
guys.
Because at one point in time, Vince McMahon was just on TV to be on TV.
Yeah, you right. Too soon, though. If that's the case,
Too soon to just be on TV.
just too soon to just be on TV. You got a nice plethora of people that you could be giving this TV time to.
Hey, all
Well,
I'm
that's
saying,
why
bro,
they created 2 new shows.
if you gonna swing your dick, pause, just do it out gate. I'd have been the world champion.
Didn't he have the belt?
No,
No,
Cody
he's
has yet
never-
to touch the AEW world.
He's only
Champion.
been
I
to
re-
TNT.
you know
cannot-
what?
he cannot ever challenge for the title.
All bullshit aside, I respect him for not doing that.
Why?
Well, because if you go back, I don't know how far back in wrestling you've ever really watched, but if you go back like pre-territory years, a lot of companies went under because when the owners were wrestling, they were sitting on the belts too long.
Yeah.
Or they were always like, oh, I can't find nobody to take the belt. I'll take the belt then until we get somebody, instead of trying to figure it out. Then you had Jarrett. Jarrett's prime example. That nigga held the belt a lot and too many times when TNA was first pay-per-view only. Like, bro, you got this nice little roster of up-and-coming people. Why are you 7-time champion of your own company?
Because it's mine. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it my way.
Nah, bro.
They gave
I'm gonna make
Triple
me
H.
champion, bitch.
They gave Triple H a fucking belt out of a briefcase, which started a fucking 5-year reign of terror.
And we didn't approve that shit either. If it wasn't for the fact me and Chuck bought tickets to see this shit, we would have walked out.
I'm just saying, bro. Like Cody,
I
just feel like AEW can be good, but it started rocky.
You said this before.
Jericho being your first champion, I didn't like it.
It
made sense.
I understood it though.
He's
Jericho,
the biggest name.
That's why I got it. It's the biggest name in the world. We need somebody to draw eyes on this company.
I
cool.
get it.
And he wasn't champion that long.
Jericho,
and he was a great champion.
He should have held the belt until the homegrown star was ready, not dropping it to another nigga who just came from WWE.
We don't know what was going on with Jericho too, though, because he actually had creative control over himself.
But that's all I'm saying. Like, and if you dropped it, but then you dropped it to the nigga who just left the other channel.
But you have to remember. But that was another nigga who was hot.
What are we doing?
Was hot.
But this is where we're falling.
That's what I was
this is where we're falling into the TNA realm.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Because TNA got comfortable with, well, we could just go get the big star from the other channel instead of focusing on your homegrown star. So by the time your homegrown stars are ready, nobody gives a fuck. Bobby Roode was awesome.
That's why you got the TNT title. You know, make them the face of the network until they're ready to become the face of the company.
I just don't want them niggas to have.
So the nigga who failed on the other channel is ready to be.
It's not his fault. It's booking.
It's booking because take prime example.
But he's not doing nothing to stand out now.
Prime example. Look at Britt Baker. On top of the world right now. Just a year ago, people were saying that she was too green and wasn't ready to be a star. Before that, she was getting squashed to Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler.
You gotta start somewhere.
You got a point right there. And
will she be Tessa Blanchard? I don't think so.
Probably not.
Speaking of that, we don't know. Have you listened to the Iconics podcast?
I'm not.
No. You got to remember, they're not in character, so their podcast is actually pretty fucking good. They're funny as fuck.
I like the New Day podcast.
I listen to that.
They're fun. Give them a chance. They episodes barely be like 30, 45 minutes. Give them a shot, bro. They funny as hell.
Are they telling us stories that we never heard before?
A little bit A, a little bit of B.
I don't just want to say
because that's the last episode. Billy was like, she told the story of how she thinks she got fired because she's fucking. She says she has a boring life, so she basically went into the interview, the conversation with Vince, and Vince is asking questions like, "What do you like to do outside of work?" She's like, "Oh, nothing. I just stay at home, read books." Vince looked at her.
Billy Kay, that's the one that's married to Sean Spears.
Yeah, looked at her like, gave her the Diddy look, and he was like, so she started pitching ideas. Vince checked out. He wasn't even listening no more. 2 days later, she was on the chopping block fired.
That's because WWE is, I don't know who is in charge of certain things, but they make the dumbest fucking decisions in the world.
People that ain't never seen wrestling a day.
Somebody was like, hey, you know what we should do, bro? Let's start a women's tag team. So they was like, it can't hurt. Let's do it. So it's like, we'll just put all these people together as tag team. Then when that shit started failing and they start breaking up people, somebody probably had the bright idea, was like, the Iconics, we should put them back together. Vince was like, nah, it's too much like right. Hey, Bruce, fire that bitch.
No, what though?
And then the next one, you go next week. Like, come on, fam. Like, what are you doing?
Like the Iconics. Like the whole, I'm not gonna lie, dog. They were my favorite women tag team champion because they was fucking.
Yeah,
funny.
I like them. Like the whole Alex the Black
thing.
They
were my favorite women's tag team.
Like y'all release them when y'all's give them in a push. Y'all gave them a whole new character, all new music, all that shit.
Like he asked to go. He's like, hey, bro, I'm not happy. You're not doing nothing with me. Let me go. You've already fired.
But that was before they gave him the new character change.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he had already asked, "Could I leave?"
Right. He even asked to go to NXT, and they was like, "No."
Right. So then it's like,
who we talking about?
Aleister Black. When he was like, "Well, okay, so you've been off TV for like 6 months. You come back with this new character, and then you kick the nigga in the face that everybody know finna be the next guy. So we're like, well, that's just another shit for Big E.
Yeah, it's a
gonna
nice
It's
storyline.
gonna put Black in another spot. So we
Right.
have guys when he becomes champion.
Yeah.
And then that happened, and then like 3 days later he got fired.
Yeah.
So what
And
the
then all of a
fuck
sudden
for?
I was like, damn, we really shouldn't have released Aleister Black. Now they trying to-
What?
like, damn. Same thing with Samoa Joe. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, y'all did all this just to
They
be like,
fired him,
Joe,
brought in a replacement, fired his replacement, brought in a new replacement.
come on.
It's like, bro, it's a fucking carousel of
Now they
announcers
saying
now.
they did that so they could restructure his contract.
I feel like
Because I guess your NXT deal looks a lot different from a main roster deal.
that's
Well,
true,
I
but
think-
he was already on the main roster.
Yeah,
so it
and
was like,
I think
because I thought the deal was over as soon as you hit the main roster. So it was
Triple
like,
H knew that was they fucked up, and he was trying to hurry up and scoop him back up
Yeah,
before he
I
decided.
really
to go
feel like
elsewhere.
certain people they fire, like they be firing people while Triple H like taking a nap or some shit.
gotta be.
Gotta
Because it be some
Gotta
people
be.
I be like, come on, fam.
Gotta be. It's like,
They be
bro,
sneaking up
why?
behind his nigga back.
And then they won't fire the people that we won't fire.
Like,
Like it be people who's like, hey, man, he should have been gone. But he's still here.
what though?
Yeah,
Like, do Mojo still got a job?
No, he been
No.
left.
he been.
Oh,
He,
he
been,
been
he was one of
gone.
the first people released.
Well, Eva Marie just got moved to the alumni section yesterday.
And then she debuted with some big girl.
Yeah,
Wow,
Dewdrop.
that's Piper Niven from
Dewdrop.
NXT UK.
Oh,
Dewdrop.
gotcha.
Oh, my bad. It's Dewdrop.
Dewdrop.
But her gimmick, it made sense.
Her name is Dewdrop.
We're gonna like
Do drop.
But ain't it
Look
Dewdrop who's
Like,
like,
Diz feel
Hey,
offended.
no, wait. I want to see this. Look it up. Look it up, bro.
I mean, not the Dewdrop part. That's not what made sense.
Dewdrop like more than dude.
I saw it
Okay.
on the
Like-
thing.
Okay.
So I know how they spelled it.
That's like, Mikey, you gonna wrestle Doug tonight. And you be like, okay, cool. And then you have Diz get in the ring and beat the shit out of Doug.
No.
And then-
she literally.
And then when the match is over, you still get credit. Like,
yeah,
I,
and it's
I
like
was with it.
Well, this new definition is different than the one that was in that article.
it's
Oh,
an
now
urban,
they can't find it.
right, urban dictionary definition.
So she's not playing a lesbian.
No.
She just-
in a moment. She just debuted her new name.
That'll
Monday.
also be very awkward if they have
So
her playing
wait,
a lesbian.
so she got fired and you just came back?
I
Why
just-
they bring you back? I mean, we knew you couldn't wrestle in the first fucking
That'd be
place.
kind of problematic to have somebody
Who,
you
Eva
gotta
Marie?
play this
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, it made no sense.
And,
Yeah,
and you know what's
She
crazy?
got fired, brought back, fired again, brought back again.
And the chick,
Who is
like
that?
I remember an
Yeah.
episode of
Eva
Total
Marie.
Divas when she
Oh.
said Mandy Rose wasn't gonna be shit. Mandy Rose
Still
got
there.
a
On what
job.
though? Still
And
got a
she
contract.
better than you.
Right.
Mandy
right.
Rose got skills, low key.
I feel like if they do it right, she could be a future Trish Stratus. Like she could be like
And I
the
think
Trish
that's,
Stratus
and
of
I
this
think that's
generation.
what the problem. What they hired her because they seen it, but
Right.
then they was like, "But we still kind of doing shit with Trish, so we're not gonna push you just yet."
But my whole thing is when they gave Trish a contract, she was a valet, whatever, and then all of a sudden she started integrating into the ring. She wasn't good at it or nothing, but the more they put her in the ring and into these matches, the more she got it until
That's how
she
you
became
get-
a legend.
That's how you get.
I
better.
respect the fact that she was willing to learn.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of chicks that
Most of them
if
back
you
then
ain't-
didn't want to.
If you ain't
that. And Finn
cut
Philly,
from the cloth of being a wrestler like a
Right.
Sasha or
Finn Philly
Charlotte,
put on for the women division.
Yeah, that's what really
some
made
of
it.
these, some of
Yeah.
those don't be
Finley.
willing to learn. Like I
Right.
think Eva is a motherfucker that's not willing to learn.
And that's why I feel like if they do it right, Mandy could be that Trish Stratus for the younger kid that we had. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? Back in the day. But
Her and Dana Brooke starting to look alike to me.
Yeah.
and it's crazy because
First
she's
of
getting
all,
cuter and cuter because she wasn't
you
cute to me at first.
First of all,
Dana
you're not
Brooke.
gonna
Yeah,
disrespect
Dana
my
Brooke was-
Starting to slim
Dana
out.
Brooke?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like
Dana
she's not
Brooke
as
has
muscular as she was when she
Yeah.
came
Dana
out. Like
Brooke
she
has
started
been
to-
my base since day one. fam.
Cause you a weird nigga who like muscle.
No,
bound
Mandy.
bitches.
I say Mandy been my boosters.
Because Dana Brooke in NXT definitely didn't look like how she looked.
But
now.
you know why she became my bae? I used to follow her on Instagram and Snapchat, and her and Braun was riding partners when they used to go from shows together, and they goofy as fuck.
Then they wrote her off so she can get a boob job. And then she came back with them titties.
At least she didn't get rolled off like
Get them titties. Shoot
Shaquita.
thumbs up.
What was her name?
Oh, Shaniqua.
Shaniqua.
That took the clothesline from hell and came back with them big ass titties.
Talking
That
about,
was
yeah.
the funniest shit
Talking
ever.
about your clothesline made my titties swell, like bruh. That clothesline was a beast.
Shout out
too.
to Linda Miles. She should have never been. She should have been never.
I mean, they was trying
You
something.
think they
new.
should bring back Tough Enough?
No.
The
No.
last one?
It's
sucked.
good. It's they doing their thing with NXT and how they integrated NXT into what it is now.
Yeah, because didn't
they're
Tough
good.
Enough eventually turn into
Into
what
NXT.
NXT was, and then
Yeah.
NXT became a thing when they said,
It
you know what,
became
this
a no-brainer.
ECW shit sucks. Let's just go ahead and brand it.
ECW was supposed to be what NXT is now.
Yeah,
I
It's
know,
supposed to just be a breeding ground for developmental talent.
but they should have never named it ECW.
but you know that shit was for the going to the ground, bro. Once WWE got a hold of it, you know that shit went for the last.
No, it
they
had-
did good with the one night stands.
no, it
But
had
once
a
they actually
chance.
tried to do a show, it just
It had a chance, but when you created the new breed and you basically made the new breed literally next to nothing, when you had the old heads, that's kind of what made it like fall apart. Because you moved Punk over after that, and then you just left the rest of them niggas so they didn't have no job no more.
and it's not even that. They started bringing WWE motherfuckers over there. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Show, Batista, Kurt Angle. And it's like motherfuckers ain't watching ECW to watch motherfuckers from SmackDown wrestle on Tuesdays. Like we wanted to see new motherfuckers in the ECW originals. Then you got motherfuckers main WWE mainstays on the show. So it's like that shit went downhill fast. And then they did the Extreme Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
And that shit was a debacle, if I could say one. That shit was horrible.
that shit failed.
So
And, Paul got fired.
yeah.
I was like,
And you
how
could tell on the look on his face something was what happened. You could
like,
tell by
how
the way
you
he was looking
fire
during
me
that show.
'cause your idea is
Fucked
fucking
up.
shit.
Yeah,
I gotta blame somebody, and I can't blame the guy in the mirror.
I'm gonna blame the guy who came up with ECW to begin with. Like,
It's your fault, motherfucker.
okay.
That's
All right.
crazy. Like,
All right. All right.
like I couldn't imagine being that guy. Like I walk in with this whole idea because I believe the original plan, Paul wanted to put the belt on Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Vince was like,
He wasn't
"Nah,
ready. No.
Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
Fucking for what? The
Mhm.
nigga just where was he?
He just big. Pause.
Because he
Originally, you know, they wanted to hire Bob Sapp. Dude from what was it, Strike Force, he did like MMA shit. Bob Sapp. They originally wanted to
I think I did hear that.
They originally wanted to hire Bob Sapp. Bob Sapp said, not fucking with it.
And Bobby was too green back in the day for him.
I think that's why he put him on ECW. Like he wanted Bobby to be that dude.
yeah,
Like he was
just
going
green
to
as
be
fuck.
that dude, but
That's why they broke up
he
the
didn't
Hurt
have the
Business.
in-ring
Yeah.
skills. I think him leaving and was going to TNA
Mhm.
that really refined his skills. And
Same thing with Drew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if Drew hadn't left and did his independent shit.
Drew was
TNA
also
shit.
in the wrestler show too. Because apparently, is it Evolve?
yeah.
Apparently, NXT pillages Evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're down to like cousin companies.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they pillage the fuck out
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people that we now are seeing, like
That
Riddle
used to be
and
involved.
Keith Lee and
Yeah, they
all
wrestled
them.
and evolved.
They were all there.
That's why they shit. That's why that stuff is in the
The
library.
library.
Yeah.
There's a lot of indie shit that's in their library.
See, I
Right.
gotta go look.
I heard they was trying to before they was trying to get before TNA had they shit, they was trying to get TNA foot. They was trying to get the
Yeah, they wanted
TNA
to
library.
know.
They always been trying to get the
Hey.
TNA library.
So they giving us a Hulk Hogan biopic, right?
We don't care.
Chris Hemsworth.
And what Thor
Yeah.
for be Hogan? I definitely
Hey,
gonna watch it.
I'm watching it though.
I'm watching
just
it.
just
The
based
reason-
off the fact that Thor is Hulk Hogan,
Right.
And then Rocket is Vince McMahon.
First of all, fuck,
Bradley Cooper is Vince. Yep, I'm definitely fucking with it even more.
But back to your thought.
fuck Hulk Hogan. But
What's
if-
your beef with Hulk Hogan?
Nigga.
We get it. He's racist, but shit.
Like, bro, there's a lot of reasons why we say fuck
That's-
Hogan.
That's easy.
like really,
That was easy.
But even besides that, I didn't start fucking with Hulk Hogan
As-
until he became
as my-
Hollywood.
As my
only Hogan I acknowledge is Hollywood.
as my coworker,
As we
would
can
say,
see.
he said
Still fuck.
he said I'd be on the fence about it. Cause like get it was racist, but when you look at what he said,
ain't even
like,
that,
was it
dog.
out of context? Like
It wasn't out of
No,
context.
we're not even gonna talk
but-
about that.
I mean, he would have daughter fucking with broke niggas. Like,
You're right. That's what I'm saying.
The reason I bring this up,
Doug, you have a daughter. Do you want your daughter
Right.
fucking with broke niggas?
I don't want my daughter fucking with the broke niggas.
I
You
don't
too.
know.
I never said that. I'm the one who always is agreeing with you. Like, am I not the nigga who always say? But he didn't use it properly.
Right. He didn't
So-
say nigger, so I
Okay,
give him that.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
let's
I
cut
give him
down.
that.
Hey,
Fuck Hulk Hogan. And why
I'm
we
gonna
fucking
agree
Hulk
with
Hogan?
that.
Pause.
fuck Hulk Hogan.
Dids also said fuck the Undertaker. So
Yeah.
Wait a okay, wait,
wait.
go, Doug.
Undertaker's a
he's a
redneck.
Blue Lives
and,
Matter.
he's
Yeah,
a Blue Line
yeah,
supporter.
Yeah.
He's a
So
Blue Lives Matter ass nigga. Fuck him.
yeah.
Don't care.
Why are y'all so surprised?
I'm not.
surprised.
That's the thing. I'm
The
not.
same thing
I-
with.
He was in
I-
Texas.
I
He's
love
from
Chris
Texas.
Jericho.
I already know.
I
I
love-
already know this.
I love
He's
Chris.
from Texas. I
He's a
know this.
motorcycle riding
Yeah.
redneck from Texas.
Right.
Get
Like,
back
I know
to why
this.
Doug said fuck
Say
Hulk Hogan.
somebody-
See, Doug, I'm on your side right
Yeah.
now.
If
They're
it-
not letting
if
you
it
talk.
means surprise,
Yeah, no, same thing with Chris Jericho. I love Chris Jericho as a wrestler, but
Fuck
fuck
him
him
too.
personally. He's a Cannon supporter. He supported Donald Trump. Like you don't
Yeah,
even
he's a
fucking
Trump
live here,
supporter.
and you was a Trump
Yeah.
supporter.
Look. Okay.
But anyway, the reason I bring up Hulk Hogan's biopic, if y'all could see one wrestler's story be brought to the big screen, who would y'all want to see? For me personally, I would want to see Ric Flair. I don't know who I want to see
Ooh,
play.
that shit. That needs to be a TV show.
I don't know who I would want to see play Ric Flair.
Who plays? Yeah, I was just like, who plays Ric Flair?
You got to get somebody new.
I don't even think they casted him yet for the Hulk Hogan shit. Like,
Whoever they
'cause
cast,
he's going to be in it. He got
whoever they
He
cast
gotta be
is
in it.
going to be Flair. Period. Like your boy who keeps playing Biggie and doing bad movies.
Like the nigga who played Tupac.
He ain't.
Which
got that,
which
by the way.
time?
Right. Because
Right, because if you think about it, Captain America played Tupac for a minute. So
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm Tupac,
can
nigga.
Chris
I'm
Evans
Tupac.
Can Chris Evans be
I'm
like
Tupac,
short hair
yo.
Ric Flair?
Huh?
Can Chris Evans be short hair Ric Flair?
I might be okay with that.
You sure?
Or Tom Hiddleston.
Loki?
Oh, Loki? Oh,
Yeah, Flair?
for sure.
As
Yeah.
Flair.
no, because I would like to
can
see. I would like to see. I would like to see. I would like to see Tom Hiddleston as Crow Steen.
You thought about this.
Yeah.
You know I did. You know I did.
You've been thinking about
that was
this.
too
You know I
much.
did.
But by him saying that, because like I don't know if they had planned to do it, but it was a rumor that they wanted to do the Chris Benoit doc, and the dude who was in the X-Men movie was slated to be Chris Benoit,
Which-
the
which-
one who played Saber or Sabretooth.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And-
And he kind of looks like Chris
Yeah,
Benoit.
kind of a little
Little
bit.
I
A
can
little
roll
bit.
with that. Anyway,
Crow Sting,
old
that's-
school
That's
wrestler.
dope
who needs-
though. Like you thought about that. You
A
had
little
that in
bit.
the tuck.
A little bit. A little bit.
Old
I feel like y'all talked about that.
Old
before.
school wrestler, new school wrestler. We just don't give no fuck too.
I don't care.
Tom Hiddleston can also play.
All
a
bullshit
decent Bret
aside,
Hart.
like no, all bullshit aside, I want a real ass Vince McMahon movie.
He could.
yeah, he can play. He can play a decent.
He
Bret.
could.
He might have to bulk up a
He
little.
definitely
bit,
got to bulk up.
But he
Play
can play
who?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston
He
could
play
play
decent Bret Hart.
a decent Bret Hart.
No, we actually like Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
No, but for I
Niggas
want,
hate Bret Hart.
I want a Bret.
Why?
I want a Vince McMahon
What's
movie.
with
we
the
get,
BA
we get,
slander?
we get
What's the BA?
Ben
slander,
Affleck as
though?
Bret Hart.
He won't shut the fuck up, dog.
Nah.
Because we
How-
get,
it's easy to hate Ben Affleck.
But yeah,
I see what you did. I see what you did.
I
There.
don't know, man. He did a good job as Batman.
I love
I don't
Affleck,
hate. I don't
but-
hate Ben Affleck.
Oh, and he
as
just
much.
got back
But-
together with Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer's back.
For real?
Jennifer is definitely back.
Yeah, Jennifer's back.
Hey, speaking of, shout out to Britney Spears, free Britney.
Free her? Like,
Yeah.
where's she
Definitely
at?
free
She under conservatorship, and
What that
they
mean?
are so she
She trying
can't
to-
make any decisions for her life. The person who runs her conservatorship makes her decision.
Which is her
Essentially,
dad.
She's a child as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
All
How
don't.
the
because of
fuck
that
do you
breakdown?
get caught up in some
All
shit
because
like
All
of
of
that
that
break.
breakdown, they use that to make it. They use that to go to a judge and say she
She's
can't
not-
control her life,
She's not mentally stable to make her own decisions.
and they took control of it, and it's
They-
a horrible.
It's a
situation.
horrible-
They controlled her
Yeah.
her medication. They controlled
She
what
said
she
she wanted
ate,
to have
what she
another
drank.
kid, and she couldn't.
She
because of
couldn't.
that.
Yeah, they forced her to go on tour.
But they letting her do tours though to get money, but she can't have
They
a baby.
forced her
They
to
forcing
go,
her
You know what
to
I'm
do
saying?
tours
I know.
because they want.
I'm saying.
they monetized
Yeah.
Britney Spears as a person, essentially.
So it's like the same shit that stage moms do to their kids.
So like,
as an adult.
if I have a breakdown, you can get control of my life.
I don't want control of
If
your
he
life.
files for, a
I don't
conservatorship,
want
sure.
your life. But but
That nigga said I don't
A
want it,
Vince
bro.
McMahon movie though would be dope.
I just want to because I just want
That's
to real
not-
ass like not wrestling. Like I want to
not
know
him telling the story.
right. I want to know about Dog away from the ring because you got to think about it. Dog has a shitty ass dad. I don't even know what the fuck happened to his mom in his storyline. There's the whole entire
His
Linda
grandpops.
situation, the drug accusations, the bodybuilding
I'm gonna say
company he had,
the steroid
the
use.
steroid scandal, going up against WCW
so
when he about to lose the company.
If we do,
Oh wait, no. Tom Hiddleston as Eric Bishop.
Oh,
he's too tall.
He is too tall.
He's too tall.
Hey,
But it would
Hugh
work.
Jackman was fucking
No,
Logan.
Sebastian Stan.
Ooh.
He could have played Tommy.
Ooh.
He already got the black hair. He could play. He could do that. Sebastian Stan could do that.
Are y'all purposely picking niggas in Marvel to be in this wrestling
No.
movie?
Well, most of the motherfuckers in the wrestling movie are from Marvel.
Are
Yeah.
y'all doing MCU it?
Well, I mean,
I'm not the nigga making movies. I'm just saying.
MCU,
Is
They
it-
already got like 3 characters from the MCU in the motherfucker already.
right, because Thor's supposed to play Hogan.
And then Bradley Cooper playing Vince. And I think
It's somebody else.
it's somebody
I think.
else, and I can't remember who it is.
All I know is this Hulk Hogan biopic gonna be fire.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it's gonna be dope for sure.
Although you said fuck Hulk Hogan.
definitely fuck Hulk.
I mean, still gonna go watch the movie.
I'm gonna still watch the movie because
'Cause
I'm
we
gonna support my
wrestling
nigga Chris Hemsworth.
Because I mean, we have to get somebody to play Kevin Nash. We have to get somebody to play Scott Hall.
Nash will
As
play
long-
Nash.
As long as it ain't the two niggas that
Who plays
played him.
X-Pac?
Was he important enough to the Hulk Hogan story where we had to put him
Actually,
in
he
there?
wasn't.
He wasn't. He wasn't
If
important.
You just need a nigga to play Macho Man.
You just need the outsiders and Hulk.
You do.
Yeah, the outsiders and Hulk Hogan.
You need a
I mean,
Depends
the
on-
outsiders
no,
and
no,
Macho
no,
Man,
no, no.
Sting,
Here's
and
the
maybe
key.
Lex Luger.
If you're gonna
depends
do
on how
ring,
deep
here's
you
the
go
key
into
people
the,
you need. You need Andre,
Can we get the
Macho,
dude from Young Rock?
Elizabeth, Warrior,
Yeah.
Sting,
Yeah.
Flair, Piper.
But some of these, there's two iterations.
Yeah.
You got blonde hair Sting. You have Crow Sting. Both of them dealt with Hulk Hogan. Same thing with Macho Man. You had the, then you got the NWO. You got the NWO
that's-
Macho
And
Man.
you got
That's
the
cosmetic.
diss
That's-
No, I'm just saying.
That's what's up with the makeup,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
you
I'm
got
just
the
saying.
fuck Hulk
Can-
Hogan, Macho Man.
Can we get the as long as he's not rapping? Still, what top 5 greatest diss songs ever?
Hey,
Yeah.
Rack is what?
shout out to the 50,000 people that bought his record.
Be a Man
Bro,
is the
Be a Man.
greatest diss song.
Yeah, hands down,
Ever.
hands down, hands down.
That's up there with like,
Hit him up.
yeah, pretty much.
How many
Back to back.
wrestlers-
Yes,
Jesus.
I'm putting Be a Man up there with Hit 'Em Up.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Top 5 what? No, you what were you saying before that?
Oh, wrestlers that need him up.
Biopic.
Pick.
Yeah.
Flair and Hogan.
Besides them two, because
No,
we already
We
getting
already
Hogan.
named, yeah.
And he already named
I
Flair.
I
mean,
mean, who
Flair.
else?
I want
Shawn Michaels, maybe, because his life story was tragic. Did y'all watch his documentary?
No, I didn't watch the A&E.
No. Man, I didn't know Marty.
I
Jannetty-
watched like 2 of them on the network.
All
so
I'm
it's like,
saying is,
shit.
I didn't know Marty Jannetty introduced my man to Coke.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe that.
Did you not forget this the same
Murder
nigga?
Marty, nigga. What you mean? Murder Marty, nigga. What
Like,
you
damn,
mean? Murder Marty. What
Bro,
are you
Murder
talking
Marty.
about?
Porn star
Throwing that
Marty,
nigga through the
Right.
barbershop window was the best thing that ever happened to him.
And he probably didn't feel it because he was coked up. So shit, he was good.
Definitely.
I would like an Andre.
A full Andre
Biopic.
movie.
or Lex Luger.
Fuck
No, I'm good on Lex Luger.
Just for the simple for the
He
whole
killed
the track.
Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah,
But that's
But
why
you can
that's
include that
why-
in somebody else's biopic though.
that would go
You
in
don't
Macho.
need-
That would go in Machos.
Yeah,
Macho.
he don't need a part. Lex Luger don't need his own biopic.
It would be Macho.
Yeah.
Right,
Macho and
'cause
Elizabeth.
Right.
he started good and then he failed. End of story.
Yeah.
I definitely would watch a Macho Man
Basically.
one.
Like, what else did
Who
Lex
plays
Luger?
Macho Man though?
What did Lex Luger really do that was worth?
I don't know. I
Nothing.
just
The Torture Rack.
He popped up on 2 shows in 2
That's
days.
about it?
That's it.
No,
The
he
Torture
popped.
Rack.
He popped up on 2 shows on one day.
Yeah, he made history.
That was Rick Rude.
No, that was Rick Rude.
That was Rick
That
Rude.
was Luger.
No. Lex Luger showed up the day before.
The day
and then
before.
the day it
Yeah,
came.
yeah.
And,
That's what
and
I'm
then
saying.
dropped on
2
Nitro.
shows in 2
Yeah.
days. He was the real niggas. Is like, you know what, you niggas getting out of hand.
Rick Rude was on
90 days.
Rick Rude was on TV. No, I think that was Raven that had that reason why we got a 90-day complete close.
No, but Luger.
Hey, low key, a Raven biopic would be funny.
Who plays Raven?
Oh no, but a Raven biopic would be funny. I'll fuck with
Peter
it.
Quill can play Raven.
Hell no, Evan Peters,
Paul E.
the
Dangerous.
nigga who played
Paul
Quicksilver
Dooney.
in X-Men.
Ah,
I can see him playing Raven. He'll be-
Oh, you talking about the one that popped up on WandaVision?
yeah, I can see him playing Raven.
Nah, he got to
Paul
play.
Heyman?
No, he has to
Paul
play
Heyman.
Stevie Richards.
Ooh, yeah.
He gotta play Stevie Richards.
Yeah.
Who would play Paul Heyman?
Steven Seagal.
Fuck you.
Hey, nigga, he
Damn near.
He damn near, bro.
Damn near. Damn near Steven
Like,
Seagal, bro.
You don't think I put
Damn
that nigga,
near.
that nigga
Or
don't
somebody
even-
from SNL or some shit like
that. Nigga
damn
don't even
near
gotta go to
Steven
makeup.
Seagal. Yeah.
You don't even gotta go to
For
makeup,
sure.
bro. He just on set.
He already got the hair and everything. Like,
Can
he
we
good.
get Kenan Thompson as the junkyard dog?
Oh.
In any of these biopics.
Junkyard dog. Oh my god.
Keenan, no, because Keenan.
We can't.
No.
Okay, Keenan and Kel is Harlem Heat.
Stevie.
He too big to be Stevie though.
Way too big to be Stevie.
Have you seen Stevie Ray? Vaughan?
Right, that's what he was like. Have you
But
seen-
if he's gonna be Stevie Ray from back in the day, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, he's not
I'm
cut
just
like
throwing
that.
these things out here, man.
at this point in time, Juan's just being an idiot.
It'd be like
What would a John
I don't
Cena biopic look like?
Any The Departed, any Boston made, any movie from Boston, Massachusetts, nigga.
are you a cop?
Cop Hog on what? Any Boston related movie. That's a John Cena biopic.
Like,
The Departed 2 gonna be the John Cena biopic, nigga.
Do we get Mark Wahlberg? To
That
play
yes, he's definitely playing John Cena. Yes.
that'd be perfect.
If you
Yes,
not,
the
if you don't,
perfect, bro.
if you don't get, if you don't
Perfect.
get Mark Wahlberg, you gotta get Superman to play
Perfect.
dog. Because they
Henry
got the
Cavill.
yeah, because they got
Okay,
that
Chris
chisel
Evans.
tip.
Chris Evans could be Randy Orton.
Facts. Can Tom Hiddleston be Triple H?
Yes, Tom Hiddleston can be everybody.
No,
Damn near.
Low key.
Damn near.
y'all can't be putting.
No, what's fucked up? I can see Chris Hemsworth as Triple H.
Yeah, that's who need to play Triple
That's the
H.
crazy part. I can see Chris Hemsworth as
Wasn't
Chris
Triple H.
that a
Hemsworth, you play-
rumor at one point in time that they had pitched an original Thor idea
No.
before they did the MCU, and they wanted Triple H to do it.
No, Triple H. No, Triple H wanted
Oh,
to
he
do
just
it.
wanted to be Thor.
He
Hey.
wanted to be Thor.
Hey,
Speaking of Thor,
Shout out
Duh.
to Triple H for being in the Marvel movie.
which one?
Blade.
Oh, Blade. I forgot about that. No, but
Who,
That don't
who can
count.
Ryan Reynolds play?
Ryan Reynolds is
Deadpool.
everybody.
Low key, Ryan Reynolds could play Ric Flair.
Nah.
Nah.
He got the cockiness for it. He got the asshole
Nah,
for it.
'cause
Who's
he
an
got-
asshole? Who's an
he got
asshole
the-
wrestler?
Because Ryan Reynolds in the middle
Ryan
of playing
Reynolds
Ric
could be Randy
Flair
Orton.
will
Yeah,
turn
Ryan
into
He could
Reynolds
be
is
Randy
better-
Orton.
he's a better Ray- I
I
can
say
see him
because
as
he
Randy,
had to be a dick
Yeah.
character just because he just good at being an asshole.
in the middle of playing Ric Flair, Ryan Reynolds will turn into Ryan Reynolds, and it'll be
And that's
sarcastic.
Ryan Reynolds' problem.
Yeah,
Ryan
it'll
Reynolds
be-
is Ryan Reynolds in everything
It'll
he
become
does.
a
Oh,
sarcastic.
much like Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg and everything.
Because like
So
you
I'm
can
that's
say
watching,
that for a lot of people though.
I'm watching Detective Pikachu and I'm
That-
looking at like PG Deadpool, which now I'm looking at Ryan Reynolds because he's the same character in
Why the fuck
everything.
did Green Lantern fail?
Because he was Ryan Reynolds.
Because he was Ryan Reynolds.
Hell no, the story,
The
I
the
story.
like-
writers, and then the way
I
it
like
looked.
Ryan
No,
Reynolds.
true. Like he's right.
Ryan Reynolds
Honestly,
would have
was the
killed
story.
it, but the story
It was the
and then the
story.
way it looked, that's what fucked it up.
Because even
You can't
when
blame
even,
Ryan Reynolds on that
even
one.
when they got on when they were training with
Can't blame
Kilowog,
Ryan on that
they
one.
still dropped the ball there.
'Cause
That-
no matter how much he's Ryan Reynolds and anything,
He's still a good actor.
He's
He's still a good
He's
actor.
still a good actor.
Because it was the movie with the voices. It's a great
Who,
movie.
who could play Stone Cold?
Stone Cold. Actually, any white redneck could play Stone Cold.
Chris Pratt.
He too funny to be Stone Cold. Stone Cold got to be serious.
No, I mean
As
Stone
long as
Cold-
Tyrese don't volunteer to be The Rock.
Stone Cold had.
Nah, you actually got to give that
Chris
to
Pratt, I think-
Roman. For
I
real,
think
for
Chris
real.
Pratt has the chops to do that.
Nah, no,
I
I think
mean, you want to put him in a ball cap
Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Who JR?
and all of this?
Somebody got to
You
be
know
JR.
what? Who-
Because JR is the nigga that's there for
Do
all
y'all
of
ever
this.
pay attention to like the cut scenes on the Dark Side of the Ring? Who the fuck do they get to play these
so. The
people?
randomest characters, bro. The randomest people.
Because that
Like the
nigga
shadow
was the
people.
ultimate warrior. I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know. The Brian Pillman one was hilarious. It's like, bro, you don't look nothing like him.
Like,
No,
you
none of
coulda got his
motherfuckers look
son
like, right?
To
Like,
go
none
ahead
of
and
you
just do this
motherfuckers-
real quick.
They just got random people.
No,
Oh
but
my
I just
God,
want
who
y'all to
these
know
people?
Jim Cornette hates everybody. Because everyone, first of all, Jim Cornette has been in everything.
I fucks with Jim Cornette.
He done
though.
did so
Sound
much
like Jim.
drugs, and he hates tons of people.
Except the people that fuck his wife.
Yeah. Terrible human being.
I feel like
Wait, he likes the people.
Yeah,
All
he's a
right.
cook. He's a cuckold.
That's weird.
you want to be a cuckolder?
Hell no.
You wouldn't watch people fuck your wife?
Hell no.
This is the kind of person who probably would be fucking somebody's wife.
I also would not do that.
I'm
And that
pretty,
question
I'm
for
pretty sure.
JR, Jeff Daniels.
I'm pretty sure
I can work
I
with
like
that.
Jeff Dance.
I'm
I'm pretty sure the Naked Noodles that was somebody's wife.
No.
Yeah, Jeff Downs. Yeah, I can see that.
And then old girl from Star Wars could be China. The one who got fired, who just got fired.
from Star Wars.
Yeah, from The Mandalorian.
Gina
Oh,
Carano.
big
Her.
girl. Yeah.
her.
Wasn't
Man.
she in something else?
Would you
She
watch
was
a
in.
China bio?
She was in.
Thor.
No, she was in.
She wasn't Thor.
She was in.
She was in Thor.
She was in Deadpool.
That's what it was.
She was in. Was she in Thor?
I don't
No,
think so.
No, she wasn't in Thor.
she wasn't in Ragnarok.
No.
I swear I thought I seen that.
Would you watch a China biopic?
I
Yeah.
just did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
I love
did.
China.
China was strong.
China
I
has
was-
like
I was-
when you
I was
watch
heartbroken.
this
I was
one,
heartbroken when she
you'll
died
see
on
a
420.
different side of
You're
her.
not wrong, bro.
I actually hated Triple H after watching that.
What about Zach Galifianakis as Mick Foley?
Perfect.
How can Zach Galifianakis play Mick Foley, but Chris Pratt can't play Stone Cold?
Zach Galifianakis,
Because Zach Galifianakis kind of looked like Mick Foley.
And acts like
And he's
him.
a
Yeah, he act
likable
like
guy.
him. Like
Like,
Mick Foley. That
you ever-
yeah.
You
Like,
ever watch
how
the
does that not
Hangover
fit?
movies? No matter how bad he fucked up, I was like, God, he's still my nigga.
Like, how does that not work?
And he like, fam, this is a federal fucking crime.
What was that movie he did with Robert Downey Jr.?
Do they?
Do they?
Dog, he was
Hey, when Robert Downey Jr. punched the shit out that kid in the stomach, dog, hilarious. Dog.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is
I just want you to know that Robert
Stone
Downey
Cold.
Jr. could do
Who?
no wrong.
Jeffrey
no more.
Dean Morgan.
What about Woody
Who was he
Harrelson?
He was Negan.
As
He was also
Stone
Who
Cold.
you want Woody Harrelson
Yeah.
as?
Stone Cold.
He's kind of gay, but okay.
You think Woody Harrelson is gay?
No, he is gay.
What
What
they
does that
got to
have
do
to do
him
with the
playing
character?
Stone
Yeah,
Cold?
what does that have to do
I was
with
like,
the
right.
character?
What they got to
I
do
thought
with
he's
playing
kind of
Stone
gay,
Cold?
but that'll work.
Oh, I was like, what they got to do?
Oh,
with
so the skulls on his vest just gonna be rainbows? Is what you're telling me?
Look, bro, they put rainbows on everything else.
He's just gonna be drinking rainbow beer.
Johnny Depp is Gold Dust.
That'll work. 'Cause
I
that
can
nigga's
see
weird.
that.
'Cause Johnny Depp is weird.
Hey, you
as
can
fuck.
get Will Smith play the rock.
No.
Damn near.
Damn near, bro.
Damn near.
Hey, if we
Wait, who else could you see playing the Rock?
Nick Cannon.
Hey, Woody Harrelson.
I'm leaving this podcast. I'll catch y'all.
I just-
Thank you for inviting me.
I
I'll
just
catch
know.
y'all. This nigga said Nick fucking Cannon.
Woody Harrelson's not gay. Is a ditch fat check.
This fat chick.
I said, who said that? Who said he was gay? Oh,
I did. I said that's kind of gay. bro.
Yo, I hate this fact.
he's like, wait a minute.
You ain't realize Diz been,
motherfucker.
Diz been doing that the whole show.
He said Carnage ain't gay, motherfucker.
No, but it was just such a weird thing to throw out of nowhere. So I was like,
Yeah, that was
He stopped
random.
the whole flow.
Yeah, that
He
was
was
random.
like,
Wait a minute.
it was just such a weird thing to throw out of nowhere. So I was like, I didn't know that.
You really
What?
don't, you really don't listen to our show. We throw weird shit out
but
there.
Will Smith as The Rock, I'm fucking with it.
I can see it.
No.
He got to
I can
get
see
it
it.
like Bad Boys 2 shape though.
I don't
can
know,
see it.
man. Can we find an
more
actual
like
Samoan?
Ally. It's more like Ali shape.
I just want to get a real
Ali
Samoan.
shape?
Yeah, he had to get
We can get a real
Who
Samoan.
can Jamie Foxx play?
Jason Momoa. Get Jason Momoa to play.
I can
the
live
Rock.
with that. I can live with that.
But he'll have to be like now Rock. He couldn't be back in the day Rock.
what
What-
movie
You
is
have to
we?
be
What
Okay,
movie?
well,
What
I
movie
feel like
are
he
we
bigger-
casting Rock for though?
Well, if it's
Is
his
it-
biopic,
Is
gonna
it
go
his
into
biopic?
phases.
Then we're gonna get different Samoans, of course.
No, I feel like
Get the little nigga that fucking play on Young Rock.
Yeah.
Will Smith can be Nation Rock.
No.
You know what
Get
I'm saying?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, because Nation Rock still had the curls.
Just get Jason
You
Momoa.
follow Will Smith on like Instagram, TikTok?
Different curls.
I hate
Just let
the
him have it, bro. Just let him have it. I learned to just let Trip have it, bro. All right, bro. You
His
got
curl,
it.
his
You
curl
got it.
pattern goes to the west. The rocks go to the east. Right?
What
It
about
don't work.
what about
That's
Alan
the
Tudyk?
texture.
What about Alan Tudyk on Heart?
Alan Tudyk is a fucking national treasure. Bro.
I love Alan Tudyk, bro.
like dog.
I
Because
love
on
Alan
Doom
Tudyk, bro.
Patrol, that nigga hilarious.
I love Alan Tudyk, bro. But yeah, I can see
Who
him.
do we cast Owen Wilson as?
Damn near Triple H.
the nose for it.
Yeah, definitely got the nose for it.
I feel like if you put Owen Wilson
I
in
am the
movie,
game. I am.
we need Vince Vaughn to do something.
Kevin Nash.
I'll say Vince Vaughn could be Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
What about Jake
Or-
Gyllenhaal?
Scott Hall. I'm talking shit. I don't know. No, Jake Gyllenhaal could be.
Y'all film just finna be heavy. just to let y'all know, y'all.
Nigga, we got the WWE budget. What you
Right,
talking about?
we got WWE money.
We got Vince
Right,
fighting.
like, nigga. We getting that Peacock money, nigga. What you talking about?
Think about it.
People, they right and left y'all done said, you want to
Did.
go budgetary?
Did you have to understand?
Well,
First of all, we're not going to the.
If he know these movies gonna be
to the movie
blockbusters,
theater.
he going all in.
We going to the apps.
Right. If you know these motherfuckers gonna be
Your
blockbusters,
budget
we
gonna
going.
be less than if you go into the apps.
And Diggs, they've been
We going straight. We taking that Peacock money.
they've been
fam.
stationary for a year and a half. Why the fuck do I need all you niggas? And it's the same 7 people on Monday night for 3 hours. I have a roster full of niggas who don't even need to be here. Now that we finna go back on the road, I think a lot of people are starting to get. I think they're gonna hire
A lot of people back. Oh, for sure.
because
For sure.
now we gotta fill up these fucking shows because we're going back on the road.
Which
now.
is funny because AEW tickets are selling faster than WWE tickets.
But I also
Bro,
think.
I ain't heard a peep about the show that's coming here in July,
But I also think.
and I think that's the 31st of July. But,
But
it's a
I
house
think,
show.
but because
Yeah, the
most of
Super
it's
Show.
a house show, and fam, it's a whole fucking playoff going right now. Fuck them wrestling tickets right now, bruh.
Well, bro, we by the time the show get here,
And,
will we be in the finals? We don't know yet.
Maybe, but
But
that's just it.
I think even so, I think the finals will be done by end of July.
yeah.
That's
also-
what. But we'll worry about that then because niggas who may have been putting money to the side to go to wrestling might buy a playoff ticket instead.
But I also think they
If we make
use
it to the
Vince
finals,
was
I'm definitely trying to
releasing
cash out for a
wrestlers.
finals ticket.
But I also think Vince was releasing motherfuckers because he for the sell the company.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Who we gonna sell this shit to?
Triple
I
H.
have no idea.
I'll sell to TH.
Hey, low key, yeah, Triple H, give me a meal. You can have all this shit.
Hell
So
no, that nigga want a cool
think-
billion.
Would he
Hey.
sell it to Triple H if his
He
daughter's
bought-
married?
He
to her?
bought it
he
from his
he
daddy
bought
for
it from his
$1
dad to begin with.
Yeah.
His daddy was like, I could give this to you, but you could give it. You could.
You gonna earn it. No, if anything, he might sell it to the Middle Easterns.
We should get a Monopoly movie. Now at this point, I'm talking shit.
A Monopoly
'Cause who the
movie.
fuck go
Hey.
play the Monopoly man?
You know what? Because we really don't know what that motherfucker look like. Anybody can.
Anybody
As
can
long as
play.
you tell the story of how the
Low
game
key,
got
the
created.
Monopoly movie could be like a horror movie.
It could be a horror movie.
Because being an adult and paying for shit, oh, that's terrible.
Or like any board game, you could probably turn into a horror movie.
I saw that thread on Facebook.
Yeah, because
Oh.
Mousetrap is a
I was
fucking
like, hey,
terrible game.
This shit will be crazy. They had like hungry hippos. It was real hippos eating motherfuckers, and then
Or
Candyland
Don't Wake
had a
Daddy.
fucked up poster.
Don't Wake Daddy would probably be.
Why can't we wake
Insane.
Daddy?
Operation would be a crazy horror movie.
Yeah.
That looked like a scene from Saw.
Speaking of, did y'all watch the new
Jigsaw.
Spiral?
Spiral, I haven't seen it.
Oh, I'm
yet.
I haven't either.
That
What the
shit was
fuck is
cracking.
Spiral?
That's the
It's
That's the
Spiral.
Chris Rock
a
one.
continuation of Saw.
That's the Chris
Yeah.
Rock joint.
This is Chris
Spiral
Rock.
from the Book of Saw.
Yeah, play us in 22nd. That's the latest date.
I'm not doing it. I'm done.
Yeah, it's
I'm
Chris Rock
done.
and Sam Jackson.
I'm
Yeah.
done with it.
That
I'm done with Dog. He tried to kill. They killed Megan Good, dog. I'm done with it.
It be like that.
Megan
they killed Megan.
And
Good
she's
like
straight.
3
She gonna be on
movies.
Shazam too. She's straight.
They killed
No.
her like 3
I was like,
movies
Megan
ago.
Good.
That's when I was
she
done.
in a Shazam
You know,
film.
no.
She's straight.
When they wrapped up the whole thing, when we come to find
She
out that the
really not
nigga
that
who
great
was
of a
caught in the very first one was in on
She
all
has
this
her
shit,
moments.
I was
some
done.
shit is like, oh, okay. But then it's like,
It made
There's
sense,
some
but
shit
to me,
made
I
sense,
felt
but
like it was
that's-
done.
That's
no, I wouldn't
that's
say
how
she
it
killed
played
anything.
out
I
over
would
the
never
say
say
she
she
killed
killed
anything.
anything.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it's, some shit is like, okay.
Those
Right.
that survived all became.
I didn't like her in Waist
That's
Deep.
what I'm saying. But that's why
I think
when they
she- I think
started
she was trash in
making
Waist Deep.
the other ones like Jigsaw and all, like
She-
why? I'm done.
She did well.
Jigsaw made sense too.
in-
I didn't say it didn't. I
It's
checked out.
crazy. We all having like
Yeah,
separate
separate
conversations.
conversations.
All right, so
When they
one.
get to work.
We need to let these
Get up
young
early.
men go because they got to get up early. We can't be doing 3-hour shows with them.
My bad. We started talking.
It started late too.
Definitely started late. Like this would have been fine if we'd have started at 8 to 8:30.
You know what's funny? I checked the time. We was only an hour and 6 minutes in. Now we 2.5.
Hey,
What
we got
the
the rambling.
fuck? When we jumped to wrestling,
When my nigga said who can play who in a biopic,
I got
down
the
here's a
pocket.
rabbit hole.
his fault.
My bad.
My bad. I forgot Diz. You know, he got to get up. He got to eat his oatmeal.
Nigga in the
Then you
yellow
gotta
shirt,
put. What do you put fruit in your oatmeal? Because you're a real nigga.
a fruity oatmeal eating ass nigga.
What the fuck kind of nigga don't eat oatmeal?
Fam, how you trying to get your weight right? You not eating oatmeal?
I intermittent fast. I don't eat breakfast. So
I'm not-
Why do
I
you
stopped.
niggas not eat oatmeal?
I stopped.
Just not a fan.
You know,
Butter
fuck,
and sugar?
fuck you.
I don't like grits either.
Explain the intermittent fast.
No,
I
fuck
stopped
you.
eating at 6 p.m. and then you don't eat till noon the next day.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Muslim.
Cold blooded.
No, it's just the internet
Fucking
passes
food
it.
junkie. All right, so we about to get out of here, people. If you stuck around this long, what the fuck is your problem? But I want to go ahead and thank our guests for coming in and checking us out. Tell everybody where they can follow y'all at. Check your podcast out. Check your life out. Starting with the guy in the yellow.
You can follow me on Twitter at Hollywood Trippy.
That's more of a sunflower.
You can follow me on Instagram
Very
at
packerish.
Trippy Hendrix.
Tribute Hendrick.
Yes, Trippy Hendrix. And as always, you can catch the podcast because I'm 1/3 of the NWO podcast, the Nerd World Order podcast. The podcast that is just too sweet.
Too sweet.
NWO podcast on Twitter, NWO_podcast on Instagram, Nerd World Order podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe.
What they said.
You can find me on all social media platforms at DidgeD, DIDGE_DEE. You can find my podcast, the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blends hip hop culture and geek culture together in one place.
World famous Geekset.
Online on all social media platforms at Geekset Podcast. We're also on YouTube at the Geekset Podcast. We are on our road to 1,000. So please drop in, subscribe, help us get there.
Oh, it's on me.
I thought Trippy had you covered. bro.
Yeah. You can follow me on Twitter. I am Mike Nardo, Mike Nardo DiCaprio, Mike Nardo _DiCaprio Instagram. 1/3 NWO podcast, man. Too sweet.
Leonardo
What about your
DiCaprio.
gaming channel?
I don't have a gaming channel.
Oh, you suck, man.
That's Jake.
Cause
Yeah, that's Jake.
Look, bro.
I'm not Mike exclusive.
Hey, y'all can follow me on TikTok.
on TikTok.
I think
At
I follow
Hollywood.
you on TikTok.
You do follow me on
I
TikTok.
think I follow you on TikTok too.
You might.
Oh, and we got
That
me and
same
Juan.
platform is also DidgeD on TikTok for
Right.
me. I don't post shit though.
Me and Juan, I had at Eating with Mary Jane dropping soon. Once I get the logo and the music for it, so be on the lookout for that.
It's a great
It's
show.
got to be fun. Start doing more episodes of that.
Produced
So,
by Ditch.
With that being
executive produced by Ditch.
with that being
Because
said,
technically we're producers, so
with that being said,
Yeah.
with that being said, we've come to an end of another edition. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. That's Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You are now tuned in to the world's most dangerous podcast, aka the Death Fresh Show 1. Take us out.
Bucks and 6.
Peace. What are you looking at? What was popping up? Oh,
Look like ass.
probably was ass.
I mean, Mikey confirmed that it wasn't.
I seen a girl.